Welcome everyone! Here we are back with another Ocarina of Time random settings race. This time we have the one, the only Mr. Mario versus Rob Dog. We switching over to our wonderful layout as I'm gonna introduce to you our both commentators for today, Star1468 and Techie. How are you both doing?
Hello everyone, welcome! This is going to be a good matchup. We have losers quarterfinals, Roblox versus Mr. Mario. And how are you doing, Techie?
I'm doing pretty well today. How about yourself?
Pretty good. Excited to see this matchup. It's going to be a really hype one. These are both very good runners.
I honestly can't wait to see this one. So, looking at the title screen right now, just seeing what starting items that we have. Let's see, so we have Serenade. We have Max Wallet. Start with Max Rupees on, or Max Rupees for wallets, and we have a Master Sword.
Which means the door of time is open. Also, for those who don't know, this is Randomizer, Ocarina of Time Rando Edition. So we have a Python script that randomizes all the settings. There's a couple that are off, like text shuffle, OCO, and minimal Triforce Hunt is specifically banned. Speaking of, we do not have Triforce Hunt today, and we are getting started. Okay, trial start in Link's house, which is in Market.
Oh.
Okay, we have full indoors,
Right.
everyone.
This will already be fun.
And Overworld ER
Overworld,
with Shuffle
yeah.
Ocarinas.
Wow. Okay. We did just see a heart piece as well, I believe.
That was their heart piece.
Okay.
And Richard is a fool. First off to
a
Ice Trap him.
Off to a fantastic start.
Yes, that means we are not on minimal item.
It also looks. I don't know if I don't think that's minimal actually. I think that might be. No, I think that is normal damage.
Yeah. Okay. Len's game has either vanilla or close to it in the market, and there's a great fairy fountain at bowling.
Okay.
Okay, that is a vanilla Lens game actually. Go figure.
Okay.
Carpenter tent is in the back alley. Yeah, there is no estimated time because this could take anywhere with these settings so far. It could be anywhere from 3 hours to 7. It's not going to be a chat scene probably, but you never know. It's Rando.
And we found Hyrule Field.
Okay.
That's
Pseudo vanilla.
really nice, actually.
Oh, hey,
And
that is actually a
Hyrule
vanilla entrance castle.
Oh.
And that is a vanilla weird egg. Okay.
Yep. It's vanilla weird egg. So.
And you're gonna see our first hint stone of the seed as well. Let's. That's a junk hint.
That's
oh dear.
Okay, right there. I don't know if I like that.
I don't know if I like that either. Talon's Chickens is in the Poe house.
However, we will be able to check that relatively early, won't we? Because the early Hyrule Castle find with the weird egg. So that's pretty nice.
Yes. Also, we should have had someone taking World ER notes. Oh dear, that's our second junk hint.
That's another junk hint. I don't like this.
No, I don't either. It's not. That is looking more and more likely that we may just have no hints at all this seed. And okay, there's Wasteland.
Fortress. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's Fortress, right?
Fortress.
Rob is not having much luck with the ER right now. Yeah, Hyrule Field is difficult in entrance rando since there's a lot of entrances and a lot can change depending on what order you choose to do it in.
Yeah, just a bit. Alright.
And okay, there's the other end of portrait.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. And okay, we have guards on.
No, I hate it.
All the old Cytop strats. And for those who don't know, Mr. Martyr failed, by the way. Ouch. Frame perfect side hops.
Yellow
You can do
guard.
frame perfect side hops that will never, if you do it perfectly, they will never see. Yeah, Zopar is AWOL. He's not even online. He was supposed to roll the seed, but who knows? Yes, GTG as a child can be possible and in logic.
Oh boy. Death Time Crater already.
Okay, that's a thing.
That can be nice.
Yeah, if GTG is available as child, which it is since we have full DR. Oh yeah, full indoors and overall DR so far. Have not seen any grottos. Have not seen any dungeons.
I think that's gonna be the big one, is trying out what the how the dungeons are gonna be.
Yep.
Hopefully that's not gonna be too bad.
Yes. Alright, let's see. What is on the ZL channel? Do we have Song Sanity?
It looks like we do.
Although it is not a guarantee either. No, that is Bolero.
That's Bolero.
So for those who don't know, since they started with Serenade, it will show up like that, as them holding up a song as though we're an item, even though it may not necessarily be Sanity. Okay, that's our third junk hint, and CSMC is what's beyond. Eventually.
That's
Yeah,
a
that's
nice
CSMC.
And from the looks of how many ice drops we're getting, I'm starting to think that it's towards the upper end.
I would expect so as well. This is not your standard ice drop setting.
We have got... Actually, I don't think we've seen any junk items yet, have we?
No, we have not. That doesn't say much at the moment, though. We have seen aged heart piece, so it cannot be minimal.
Yeah, it can be minimal. I don't... There is a chance that it could be Onslaught.
We have Granny's Potion Shop in the bowling, in the mask shop entrance.
Fourth hint, yep.
That's useless.
Hints are looking dead here today, folks.
Yes. I don't think we've seen cows yet.
There's junk. So it's not Onslaught.
Yeah, Mask Shop is in the Cat Bazaar entrance. Yeah, hints are useless. We've seen about half a dozen hints at this point. They were all dead, which confirms we have it to be dead.
Yeah.
No questions.
Valley. Oh.
Nursing Gruta Valley here.
Yep. We found Adult Shooting Gallery. That will be in the Gruta Valley tent.
Okay.
Vanilla Kakiri Sword.
Oh, nice. That's handy to have.
So that's that check, I guess. 2 MQ dungeons today.
Which, I missed the menu, unfortunately.
I saw Dodonga's Cavern and Fire come today. That's what it seems like.
Oh. Okay, so MC give info and we start with them, which is nice.
Nice. Oh, other side of the cow house. Okay.
Is that a huge rupee in the waterfall? It's a little hard to tell.
I wasn't looking at that screen, to be honest. No, it's a Goron bracelet. What it is.
That is an actual strength upgrade in the Valley Waterfall.
An actual strength upgrade. Let's go. Yeah.
And yes, that is. We have junkins.
That's like pretty much guaranteed that those are junkins at this point. Wow.
This is guaranteed junk. No hints at all.
Ooh,
hey, 35 rupee hook shot in the Goron shop, which is somewhat.
It also tells us shop sanity. One item shop sanity, maybe? Because I think those are... Is that 2? Honestly, I don't remember.
Okay, so 2 random items, so we want to see a second shop first before we confirm. Because it could be shops random.
Yeah. It was a nice trap.
Oh, it was a nice trap, nice loss. Of course. Because the game is funny like that.
Yep.
I was not paying the most attention to spelling, but for those who don't know, if it is a dice trap, it will be misspelled.
Yep.
Hookshot, for example. Yeah.
But
I
it
have
does.
seen I ran boats instead of I iron food.
It does tell us, however, that we do have Shop Sandy on, so that is nice.
Yes, it does. Also confirming that we have major items, ice traps and major items. We had the Zora shop in the ranch and a fairy fountain in the ranch as well.
Those are nice finds. Also, we can check. We get to check a few things here. We're gonna check.
Okay.
With...
Overworld skull time.
Yep.
Okay, that is
vanilla.
No, that was Vanilla, and he was able to keep moving during that while the text box is still up, because that is a feature of Roman's branches. You can move. Like in you can move while the text box is still up. If there is no insanity, you will not be able to. So that is telling us. Also, that is a Vanilla Scrub Grotto. That, I think, is at least our second grotto. Looking more likely that Dungeon ER is not on, and Scrub Sanity's
off. Yep. Yeah, I believe that actually kills both grottos or grotto entrance Rando and Scrub Sandy in one go.
Yeah. Likely no grotto ER, guarantee no scrubs.
Yeah. I think that was Vanilla Scrub.
Yeah. And okay, here's the Market Bazaar with a Goron in it in the silo.
In the silo, okay. So we haven't killed
okay, it is random shops. Thank you for chat confirming it is random shops. So the number of items or the number of items in each shop is randomized.
Yep. Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
And there is a Goron tunic inside the shop.
That's another scrub.
That is available as adult.
Yeah, there was another scrub grotto from under the gravestone in like Hylia.
That was a 3 scrub grotto. That confirms probably that is no ER, no grotto ER.
Yeah, that looks like.
And where was that? The owl just dropping us off at the Lost Woods Bridge.
I didn't get a good look at that. Seems like it though.
Okay, so yeah, Lake Owl to Lost Woods Bridge.
Okay. All right. Well, Rob Dog's gonna be checking up the Oh, he's just gonna be grabbing a rupee and then going out towards the bridge exit. Mr. Mario's gonna be doing some exploring. It looks like he's gonna be doing Hound's chickens now.
Yep. Rob has not yet found out that Hyrule Castle is vanilla.
I feel like that's gonna put him a little bit behind here. That's a pretty nice find. Especially considering that it's an extra song that Mr. Mario now has. So, I guess we're just gonna get a couple more checks here real quick. See what all we can find. That's another ice trap right there.
Thanks, game.
Isn't it so nice? So I'm starting to think ice trap mayhem here. We found Zora's Domain. That's a pretty good find. It's actually a really good find. Alright. Let's see what's in the shop now. Oh.
Potion shop. Potion shop is child fishing and Zora shop.
Did he save? Okay, he saved.
It's not Onslaught because there was a blue rupee in the item pool, right? I think so.
Yeah, there was a blue rupee in the cow heart piece location. Okay,
that was closed Deku, actually.
It was. That's interesting. Thank God that we had a vanilla sword location.
Mm-hmm.
But we also get to check. We also get to check Dungeon ER now.
Yes, we do. Yeah, you can't go back as chat out with a potion shop. It's known as being potion shopped, is if you
Yep.
find it by accident and get stuck.
Yep. I think they're trying to pick up the hints are all but dead, so.
I'm a little surprised that Robbie bothered with the first deck of hint. Oh hey, Forest Temple.
And we're at Forest Temple.
Yep. For Dungeon ER, everyone.
Yep. Oh, this will be fun.
Yes, you can actually do some things here, and this is about the only thing you can actually do here right now is Child and Kokiri Forest, unless you want to have a go at Stalfos.
Yeah, I mean, he could.
He could. Hey, there's another ice trap.
He cannot check the dungeon full sanity yet. Also, keys
no,
are
we
not
know that-
vanilla.
We know that there is no token sanity because of the being able to move during the text box. You can only move during
Oh,
the
right,
spell
right.
box.
It was more that I forgot that you can... no, we only know about that for the overall tokens.
No, that goes for all token sanity.
Okay, interesting. Okay. That's actually really
Okay,
interesting
Stalfos are in
concept,
logic because of the Kokiri sword, thank you.
Okay. I actually didn't realize that was a consequence about it. That's very interesting. So,
Yeah, Courtyard is open as child because Song of Time blocks tend to switch between child and adult, actually. We'll probably see quite a bit of that, actually, here with Dungeon ER on.
I know, just another junk item on Mario stream.
Small keys are not vanilla, that's all we know about keys right now.
I don't know if I trust that chest. I don't think I trust that chest.
I don't either, but he still wants to check it.
Oh!
Hey, slingshot!
Good thing he trusted that chest. That's another strength upgrade.
Yeah.
Mario has
Zora
overs.
diving.
Yep, that was Zora diving. Interesting. Oh right, so Rando doesn't need Song of Time to get into this room because you don't need because of how Song of Time works on those blocks.
Yes, many Song of Time blocks, including these ones and the ones of GTG, which you may or may not see later, switch places between child and adult.
Yep. All right. Oh. Alright. Robdog's gonna be checking what is on the map chest now.
The settings command is not on for is not accurate for Rando. Ooh,
Wait, down in
Ocarina!
Ocarina. That's a good find. That's a really good find.
That's big. That might be small keysy at this point. Yes, we have not seen any small keys at all. It is not small key sanity at this point.
We haven't checked the locked door yet. That's the only issue.
Yeah, so
We can only be sure once we find a door. So.
yeah, Forrest paying out for Robdog here.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I think Force is one of the... Not that it's the worst, but it's definitely one of the less useful dungeons to find out whether or not it is, or using the chest to find out whether or not it's Kiwi, just because... I mean, I guess not. Actually, Force is a really nice symbol to find out whether or not it's Kisi in, I guess, because if you don't need keys, then that's the entire dungeon.
Yeah.
Saying that you usually need
Okay.
all... Yeah, we haven't found a single key yet.
Yeah, that's a small keysy at this point.
Yeah, I think...
Alright, let's see. Where does Serenade take us? DMT from DMC. Okay. Randomized warp song, everyone.
I don't think it is necessarily a I don't think it actually has killed off Casey just yet. Good chance, but I don't think it's completely killed off.
Not yet. What is it? Yeah. Where did the
What is that?
DMT owl just take us, by the way?
The top of the waterfall.
Nice.
What a great, yeah. Just like 100 meters up in the air, you know, right outside Zora's Domain. Easy.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's pretty good.
Oh,
Think
that's
we're
an unused entrance out into river. Interesting.
Yep.
Also, check Rando Fortress, which is allowed in the setting for this, by the way. Okay, no.
Does not Magic Bean is not shuffled.
Yep.
Looks like we have to rescue all the carpenters.
Yep, all carpenters.
Well,
And unfortunately, you can't actually do all 4 carpenters as child, so you're out of luck on that.
yeah. Turns out that you need. Ooh, it's a nice trap. What that is.
I was gonna say, it looks like a bow, but it's a nice trap.
Sadly, we do not get to have any bows here today.
Not right now, at least.
Yeah.
They will need to find a bow. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah. No, that's fine.
They still need to find a bow eventually, because this is still beat Ganon. We don't know how much they need to beat him, but it is still beat Ganon, because it's not 5%.
This is true. I completely lost what I was about to say. Wow.
Oh, sorry. I know I tend to interrupt a bit. It's not intentional, but I'm just kind of bad at it.
No, that's fine. Rob Dog's still finding out that hints are dead.
Yes. And
We
yeah,
went
are
to
those
them.
light arrows on the top of the crater?
I think that was U-Trippy.
I can't tell. Also also ice traps.
Alright, Rob is going to see that we have no Scrub Sandy on today. Is it lights? Okay. I guess I just didn't get a good look at it.
Okay, so it definitely looks like lights. Whether or not it's an ice trap, on the other hand.
Oh, yeah, no, that's
No.
lights. Those are lights.
Okay.
Well, they look like lights.
Yep. Hey, let's
that's the
see.
Zora scale.
That is a genuine Zora scale in the upper river.
Which means that we have three more entrances to check now. And it looks like we found Haunted Wasteland.
Yep, we did.
He could do something with that. It doesn't look like he's going to, though.
Yeah, it's
We're
a little
gonna-
difficult to cross Wasteland as child, and it's also not a logic.
I mean, yeah, but we found an entrance to Goron City.
Okay. Yes, DMTL can be logical access to river to get the scale.
Never mind. We found the other entrance to Zora's. We just found the other entrance to Zora's Domain. I believe that was coming from Hyrule Field Gerudo Valley entrance.
Might have been, yeah. Serenade could be the only access to DMTL at this moment, since they did start with Serenade, and they have the Ocarina sitting in the Forest Map Chest, which is available as child. It's overall the art, though. We don't know yet. Yeah. Oh, Tron. Yes, we did indeed have a scene that hard required you to take the DMTL because it was the only way to get your vanilla fairy ocarina.
That was amazing. That's amazing. Alright, Rob once again finding out that this is not Skull Sanity.
Nope.
Although I guess
Good
it's
to have,
nice to
though.
just... Yeah, it's nice to have in case he finds Spider House, so...
Yeah, so that speed techie, the DMT owl dropped you directly on the Lost Woods Bridge coming from Kokiri Forest. You have to be coming from Kokiri Forest entrance to get that check. It is not age restricted, but it is a direction restricted check. It looks like that's anything Talon House and Lake Lab. And that was your only possible way of getting your ocarina was to take the DMT owl.
Nice. I have no clue what Rob looked at there in the water, because as much as I hate to say it, his stream is looking a little bit pixelated.
It is a bit. We haven't seen Temple of Time yet, so we don't know what the bridge requirement is yet. Yeah, I just did it out of logic and getting dumped out in the water as far as river. And both, so the Kokiri Forest entrance was from Zora, the underwater Zora River entrance. But unfortunately, both Scales and the Iron Boots were ocarina locked, so you had to go by the owl. There's no other way.
That's awesome. Mr. Mario is a fool for entering that grotto.
As per the usual for this seed.
Still have no clue what's on the bottom of this lake. I still don't know what's on the bottom of this lake. That's a hookshot on the bottom of the lake. Wow! That's a find.
Ooh.
That is a find and a half is what that is.
Yes, you can have customized music in Rando.
Lost Woods! That's Lost Woods.
Ooh, that's
which is quite a few checks for Rob as well. Bomb Shoes. That's an amazing find right now. The 20-pack as well.
That could be choosing logic.
Wow! That's insane. That was one of the biggest... I honestly think that was like the biggest find this seed.
Yeah, that... Going to Forest Temple paying out. Also to note, since that was a 20-pack, that could be Bomb Shoes are in logic.
This is true. Mr. Mario picking up his Kokiri Sword as we sit through the worst minigame in all of Ocarina of Time. Or second worst? I don't know, it's really up to personal preference at that point.
It is made quite a bit nicer in Rando. You only have to play it twice.
It's the Minos!
Bonkers in logic.
We once again find Bomb Shoes Bowling, which we can actually check to see if Bomb Shoes are on logic right now, I believe, with that.
No, Rob can check that, yes. Whenever he gets back to Kokiri Forest, if they're open for business, that means, and before he finds a bomb bag, that means it is choosing logic.
Mm. A super helpful Gossip Stone right there. And we found Furrow's Wind on Rob's screen.
Lost Bridge Scrub.
Yep. Just a quick reminder that is randomized even if script sandy is not off.
Ice arrows aren't in logic for Bonku, it's just a meme because it's a really funny animation. Ooh, there's a windmill with a bottle in it.
That is pretty nice.
The Kokiri shop.
And I imagine that we're gonna get quite a few checks here now. Rob is looking a little bit tight on cash right now, which might be an issue checking some of these, checking the final scrub grotto here. But hopefully this chest will fix that issue. Oh, it actually kind of did.
Speaking of money.
It also looks like Rob has completely given up on the hint stones now.
Good idea.
Hey.
Packet of King Zora!
Well, that's a pretty useless exit on those. Pretty useless entrance now, sadly.
Okay, so Rudo's letter is mostly dead today.
Yeah.
Because they don't need that to get to Lost Woods.
Not at all.
I love when you go into an entrance and you just find yourself staring at the back of
Hey.
King's Laura.
Rob getting a free Sculptula token. And a free grotto. There is a heart piece down on that ledge, if you guys remember, so I don't think he's going to go for that. There's obviously no reason to.
They're at 6 hearts. It's not a big concern for them for health, especially since the damage multiplier looks
those
are actually light arrows.
Those are the light arrows. So I think we've killed those light arrows up on top of... I think he's... Yep.
Greater bomb grotto.
Where's he grabbing this? I know that he checked this. Is he just grabbing it for the heart piece?
Probably.
Yeah.
That's
All right. I knew he was going to do that. I knew that he was going to stand there, stare directly at that fake light arrow.
That's great.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Actually, I don't think we've objectively killed Plentiful, have we?
Yeah, we've seen enough heart pieces, I think, at this point.
I guess that's fair.
Also, I don't think we've seen enough items for it to be plentiful.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if it's 100% dead, but it's close to it at this point.
Rob's a fool!
Yes, it is!
Rob's a fool, and Mario's gonna figure out that we have a dungeon entrance randomizer now. Rob is gonna check Sacred Forest Meadow, and we found the Interstosaurus Fountain. That's very interesting.
Right. Speaking of the back end of King's Laura, here's where that's supposed to go.
Sadly, he's not currently able to get into Jabu Jabu at the moment, nor would to check what dungeon that is. Kind of.
Yes, bomb shoes and logic can be enabled in these settings.
Yep. Mr. Mario figuring that he is foolish.
Again.
Once again. And we have found the Lakeside Lab.
Okay, that's a good find.
Alright, so I think right now it's looking like Rob is reasonably far ahead just with all the finds that he's had so far.
He just needs to find his vanilla weird egg to get to the castle.
Mm-hmm.
I'll find this castle for his vanilla weird egg is the one thing at the moment.
I'm kind of curious. I mean, I guess, like, Blair doesn't do much for us right now, so, is the only issue.
No, but we can get at least 2 songs out of the weird egg. We can get Bolero, and we can get whatever's at the wrench. We haven't seen Sacred Forest Meadow yet, but we can get the other 2 contact. We still haven't seen Temple of Time, haven't we? Getting a little worried.
Yeah, I know, that's, uh-oh. Uh-oh. So...
Also, yes, that Bigora, that location of the Lakeside Lab is accessible as adult. That's concerning for the Bigoron side quest.
Rob's gonna find himself, Oh, no, okay.
This is the one that drops you off on the Lost Woods Bridge.
Right, I was thinking about this is the DMT owl that drops us off at the top of the waterfall.
Yes.
We're back to market.
Yes, they are.
And Rob is going to find out about Vanilla Weird Egg.
And Vanilla Castle.
Just a small little dance. Not sure if it's out of frustration or excitement.
Unfortunately, his time of day is not the greatest at the moment. It's pretty early.
Yeah, no. Looks like he's going to bail on it for a little bit right now. Just because it's not looking good.
Thankfully, his save warp is Link's house, which is here in the market, so he can just come back. Is that the adult shooting gallery, the child shooting gallery location?
No, if it was adult, then you wouldn't see the
Yeah, right. No, that's vanilla child shooting, which is kind of silly.
Yeah. The adult, we already know where both of those are actually. So that's vanilla. Vanilla, and the adult one is at the Gerudo Valley tent.
Ah, right. Yes, I'm terrible at telling shooting galleries apart.
Yeah.
Rob, you still need to wait until you turn in the letter, which you have to wait for time of day for. At least it'll be pretty quick for him to turn in that letter once he does his night, because this child save warp's just in effect.
Yeah, Mario got his ocarina, and I'm surprised that Rob isn't checking the tent here. Oh, no, yeah, he is. Okay. I don't know, I just didn't run for it.
Alright, Mr. Mario's bailing. Now he's going to find a rather silly save warp, rather silly Faraday warp. Alright. Oh, the warp is fine. It's the owl warp that's hilarious.
Yep, Mario's gonna get a bit of a slash here, or a splash. Words. And Rob's gonna check. He's gonna check. Oh, DMT.
Ooh.
We found
also,
the lower entrance to DMT, which I mean that's nice. It's nice, but not necessarily the most useful, considering that we've already found an entrance here. I could not see what was on the top of Dodongo's cavern.
I couldn't either. Also, unfortunately, Rob missed the Strengthened Valley. And Mario checked it well by peeking to see what the chest size was, because it is CSMC. I think it was a small chest of some sort, so he decided he's going to skip it.
Hey, Green Rupee!
Hey, Greg! Yeah, the DMT owl, apparently. The warp it's using is an unused fountain to river warp.
Hey! Oh! Simple time entrance, and four completely useless hints.
Hey, GOT is in DMT.
What a good entrance! What a fantastic entrance! I think this is the highlight right there of Rando is just, you know, walking to Temple of Time and finding the Barbecue Shop.
All doors, we still haven't seen Temple of Time.
We haven't seen anything. That's a hammer. Is it hammer time? It's not hammer time.
So that's the Chew Shop instead, which does have a Zora tunic that is also accessible. Important to note. And what's in the Gonga's cavern?
It's a water temple is what we found.
Water temple!
And immediately bail because we can't do anything here. Mario's got himself a nice autumn breeze here.
Mr. Mario finding his fake bow.
No one has checked his fairy fountain, the fairy fountain entrance yet. And we have found cows.
Hi, Ryu. This is going fine. Cows are on. Oh boy, everyone. Cow sanity's on.
Oh no. Oh no.
How you can tell... Hey, we finally found cat. This is a lot of entrances. Temple of Time
This is a lot
in here.
2 Cuckoos! Cuckoo minigame doesn't... and 2 chickens don't
2
suck.
chickens! Nice.
2 chickens! Mario picking up his silver scale, the other one. And we're gonna check. Apparently we're.
So you logic to take the chicken across the scaffolding to get over to the back of Impus House entrance.
It is. That's another sculpture right here.
House. Okay.
Yeah. It's nice, I guess. Just one check. Just one check with, you know, no bow. You know, check it with, but hey. Sculptural house time? Temple of Time! We found it!
And Temple of Time.
Although, Rob's not going to check the pedestal just yet. Interesting. Okay. Although I guess you can only check a doll pedestal there, can't you?
He's just going to clear out the other entrances and cack first.
The Sculptural House
finding the skull house.
The Sculptural House is down the block. Nice.
Just moved over a couple doors.
Alright. I think Rob's gonna finish up the rest of these.
Yeah, Rob also wants to do
shacks.
castle first, turn in his rear deck. He can save up there anyway.
Alright, is this vanilla? Yeah, okay. I think Yeah, it's pretty much for sure that we don't have Pro here on, so... Free check here. That's a big chest. That could be good, or it could be, you know, an icy surprise.
And major chest. Let's see. Another ice trap.
Yeah. Alright. Oh, I thought he was gonna walk out the other end. Okay. Sure, I'm not quite sure. To me, it seems like Rob can't make up his mind between doing chickens and doing, just checking all the entrances here real quick. More bomb juice. Although it seems like filling the 5-pack. Oh, goodbye. And welcome back.
Okay, hi, sorry, I realized I couldn't hear you at some point, and I was like, maybe I should try and fix this, because I realized I hadn't heard you in a good couple minutes, and I was like, something's...
Oh no!
Hey, there's a great fairy fountain in the lower house.
Yep, Mr. Mario picking up his hook shot. That's another great fairy fountain. Okay.
And that is the...
Potion shop.
Potion?
Yeah.
Mr. Mario finding Lost Woods.
Yep. Rob checking out. Oh, finding his bow is what he's doing.
Okay, man on the roof.
Trying to remember, did we ever... That's not in logic, is it? Actually, I guess that, yeah, it is actually, because we have the hook shot, never mind. Doesn't matter.
Not even that. Standard settings is and all tricks involving that are on. You can access that as adult without hookshot.
Okay. I wasn't sure if, that was
The trick's
thing.
on and it's open door of time. I don't think it's in logic as child, but it is in logic as adult, and he could be an adult right this second. So
I mean, yeah, it doesn't matter. It's in logic right now, so.
oh, it's in logic as child too. Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay. I wasn't sure if that trick was on. That's all. Although it's in this context, it's meaningless. So.
I don't think we actually have a command for the bracket. Someone please post it in chat.
Gorn City. That's a pretty nice find. If I do say so myself. I expected him to check the shop, honestly.
So did I.
I think that might be what... What you doing here, Rob? What you doing? Okay, he's gonna do the maze. I'm starting to get a bit of a hunch that it is, in fact, bomb juice and logic at this point.
That's quite possible at this rate.
Although I guess there is a good bit of... Oh. There's a big chest here. It's a nice drop there. Small chest here. What does it have? Bundle arrows. Okay. Overall, not too useful.
Not really. Can get the skull here though, which is child only.
Yeah.
Remembers that hints are useless.
Yeah. He is, however, going to grab the chest back here. That's actually a really neat trick if CSMC's on.
Yeah, you can jump onto a large chest and hop on over. Although it's just a hole. Again.
Yeah. Alright, well, that was probably the most useless Goron maze in...
It's
honestly, the history of Rando, but, you know, hey.
It could only get worse if we got 3 ice traps there instead.
Yeah. This logic dependency was removed a while ago, wasn't it? Where you don't need bomb bag. Do you need bomb bag for this still?
You still need bomb bag for this. You can't do this with strength. Bomb bag or logical bomb juice.
Right, okay.
But yeah, CSMC makes for some interesting jumps. Such as that. As Mr. Mario finds the back end of King Zora.
Yeah, okay.
He's already seen Fountain. He knows that's useless.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought they had removed that dependency at one point. It's just been a while. Another... So, what, 4 or 5 fairy fountains that we found now?
I think that's our 5th. We've seen one in... We've gotten one in the bowling entrance, a second in the ranch. There was one in the lower cack house, there's one in the potion shop, and then there's this one. Yeah, that's right.
Yep. Alright, Rob,
I'm taking notes, by the way. I forgot where the stable was. Whoops, forgot to write that down.
That
entrances were.
was... Which... Oh, man. It was one of the Kakariko entrances. I don't remember off the top of my head.
It's okay, I'll just write it down as CAC. Part of it is just which general overworld area it wound up in.
Yeah. It was, I think it was actually the Sculptural House, if I remember correctly. No, wait, Sculptural House was Temple of Time. Yes,
yeah.
Sculptural House was Temple of Time. I don't remember off the top of my head.
You're all good.
Yeah, not that it matters.
Not really, no.
Rob is a fool!
As usual.
I'm not sure... Yeah, okay.
Mr. Mario picking up his real light arrows.
And Rob is now going to be doing his Zelda's Lullaby chat. Getting his bolero.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, also Rob's going to be checking the fairy fountain here, I imagine.
Yes, he will. Has explosives, can check this entrance.
Might as well. Let's see what we can find here. Ooh. It's the Gravekeeper's son! Yes. The most important area in the entirety of Ocarina of Time.
Fantastic! And no, we haven't seen the Bolero check yet. Not the Bolero Warp yet, sorry. Mr. Mario hasn't got around to playing it yet, so we don't know where Bolero takes us.
Right, we're going to be checking what is in the Boulder of Destiny. What do we got? A Zora Tunic is what we've got. Interesting.
Alright, nice to have.
That's useful.
I also seem to be slightly behind you, so I'm going to refresh my page.
Alrighty. Rob Dog having a very intense stare down with Talon, who is currently asleep. While Mr. Mario is backwalking halfway, or... yeah, halfway, pretty much the entirety of Arrowfield at this point. Only the most intense gameplay.
In our Destiny's fashion. Lol. Yeah, no, Mr. Mario's checking out the Hyrule Field grottos.
We still have no clue whether or not this, what the Rainbow Bridge requirement or the, again, Posky requirement is, for that matter, which is very interesting to me.
Yeah.
Rob Dog getting stuck by the first guard.
Whoopsies!
The security's really tight today.
Yeah. Dumb choosing logic can be a setting, yes.
Mm-hmm. We have a very... we have a suspicion that it is, in fact.
Because their first 2-pack was a 20-pack. No one's gone back to Bombchu bowling, though.
Sadly. I don't think they've had the money to.
I don't
Although I
think
guess
so
it...
either.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can farm chews and weeds and whatnot, but I'm not sure if we've seen it. The first pack was 20, Timmy. Both of them got their first chew pack off of the target in the woods.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
actually didn't realize that we'd found the second pack. I don't remember where that was, but it was something.
It was a 5-pack on Anju's chickens.
Oh, okay.
So Rob getting his blur of fire and warping straight there. Okay,
I mean, he's right. I mean, he can easily warp right back here if you really care to.
it's fair.
It's in the silo,
It's
which
the silos.
is somewhere.
Archies. Mr. Mario picking up the opponent song check. What is this gonna be? That's Minuet.
That's Minuet. Okay.
I think Mario's gonna just do. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really easy sequence of events for Mario right here.
That's actually fascinating that that's the silo, because that entrance normally doesn't exist as a child.
I mean, it's not that it doesn't exist, it's just not used.
The building literally hasn't been built yet.
I mean, yes, it is kind of hard to use the building, but hey! Mr. Mario getting a broken stick here for some reason?
Even though he has a Kokiri sword, okay.
Even though he has a Kokiri sword and a shield?
Alright, that works.
Realizing
but that does
his
mean that...
foolish decision to do that, to his own?
Yeah. That does mean more likely that it is ALR as we find the Colossus.
Ooh, man, that's a big find. Actually,
Yes,
no,
it
how
is.
big is that? How big is that? That's actually not that big, is it?
It's got the Fairy Fountain here, the dungeon, and
Dungeon.
also... Fairy Fountain dungeon and the song check. Hey, fishing.
We can go fishing! Yeah, we still have no clue what the bridge condition is.
Nope. Neither of them have gone child yet.
Yep.
Yeah, with that warp song to the silo in adult fishing, it's looking very likely it's probably all locations reachable.
We're gonna quick pick out what's in the archway here. I cannot see what that is. That looks like... Are those seeds?
I have no idea what that is.
I honestly can't tell what that is. Vanilla
Okay.
Spirit Temple?
Alright, that works.
Cool.
And a slingshot.
Slingshot, I guess. Okay, then.
That makes sense, because they did start with a song, in this case, Serenade, so there will be one song checked, apparently the Requiem one, that has an item instead of a song.
This is the most vanilla spirit I've ever seen. I've never seen a more vanilla spirit. But we are also going to be getting a bridge condition here, or the rainbow bridge condition here. What have we got here today, folks?
DC Fire Spirit.
DC Fire Spirit. Deku.
Deku.
Forest.
Jabu.
Jabu. All spiritual
Stone
stones inside the tower, it said.
That is Big Chest inside the tower, so that is a
Big chest
vanilla
inside the
cannon.
tower. Okay.
Alright, so you know our bridge condition.
Yep. So we're looking for... Oh, this could be a very fast seed then. Actually, this could be a really fast seed.
Let's see. The thing is, Shadow is a stone.
That's gonna suck, though. We do
Shadow's
also...
a stone, and water is a stone. Oh boy. And we have 3 pose on today. Uh-oh.
Yep. We do know where water is. We found a bomb bag. I have lost track of logic already. I'm honestly not... I'm, like... I can't think far enough back to trace back the logic here. I don't know if that is logical without the bomb shoes, so... I don't think it matters anymore if we found that, though.
They had the slingshot to hit the switch, so that's...
Yeah.
Hey, Kokiri shop, 115 wallet, 200...
Wallet.
Yeah, 115 wallet in the
That's-
Kokiri shop, which is in Kek Bazaar.
Yeah. Unfortunately, a locked wallet. We once again find the fairy fountain. Is Mr. Mario gonna backtrack to the market? Actually, backtrack to the market in this situation. Finds his bow. As far as we know, that could be a forest temple, but we could do forest temple, but I don't think he's gonna bother right now.
Not yet. He still has to get back there, which is a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, Forest Temple is completable with Strength, Bow, and Hookshot. Okay, choose our item.
Yep.
Trials would usually be hinted somehow, but not today because we have useless hints.
Yeah. Man, wouldn't that be nice? I never noticed that there was a red rupee down there. Huh. Okay then. Mito's house!
Game. Okay. Also,
He's
hi,
a
Rose.
fool! Hi, Melrose! He's a fool again! Third time's the charm? 3! We've got 3 fools, and he's going to ignore the other chest. I think he's just done. What a sequence of events here today, folks.
CSF equals always start mayhem on major items.
Did
It's great.
you talk to Andrew?
I don't think so.
Just not bother talking to Andrew?
Yeah, CM says the vice chat mayhem on major items is just a massive troll. Yes.
Pretty much.
It's one of the greatest.
Rob Dog's also a fool.
Yes, he is. That's per the usual.
That's fair.
Yeah, Burden Cack is not knowing Burden Cack is quite concerning with warps on the ER.
It's looking from the outside like a really nice seed, until you realize, wow, we don't have any hints, do we?
No, we don't.
Oh, I have never seen that happen in the history of playing Ocarina of Time.
Hmm?
Someone, Mario got pushed off of the top of Denarium's cavern by a boulder. I've never seen that.
Yeah, Rob is only just now going adult.
Yep.
Gonna find out the bad news that he is the complete Shadow Temple and Water Temple for his bridge requirement. And that's a nice trap. Feels bad.
Man. Mario's gonna find, I believe, Water Temple, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. I don't think he can do anything here yet, because no
he needs a long shot.
Long shot or irons, yeah.
You can actually do it with just a silver scale with Dungeon ER on. I don't know the particulars, but I know it's doable. You still need a long shot, though.
You can do a good amount.
It is small keysy. Darklink is in Logic.
Darklink is in Logic. Are we sure it's Keezy?
Yes, it is. Mr. Mario was able to confirm it in Forest Temple.
Okay.
There's a locked door in the lobby of Forest Temple, and he took a look.
Darklink is in Logic. That does take a bit of time, though. I don't know if he would be willing to go out of his way for that one check, though. At the moment, so.
He has a bow. The token sanity's off. It's not co-op. Never mind, brain.
Yeah. Sure. I don't think he's gonna bother right now. That's one check. Doesn't have long of time.
It's a bit of a pain without the Goron Sword or Hammer. Have fun.
And, if he had a Song of Time, I could understand it, but as it currently stands, there's no reason to.
Nope.
No one has struck Minuet yet. I am kind of curious myself.
I don't think Rob has Minuet yet, for that matter.
And Mario's found Omchu shop. Where's me went?
Alright, where is this going? As
Where?
Oh,
Outside
back
the
alley.
Omchu shop. Literally just outside the Omchu shop.
The strengths were Zoro diving into the valley waterfall slide. Yeah, that is back alley as adults, which means what was in the back alley again? Carpenter tent. I'm getting a little bit concerned. That could mean an early Bigora trade quest item. Maybe, although the Granny Potion shop was in the mask shop entrance, which is a different kind of problem.
Yeah. I'm not sure. I'm not too sure about that one.
Yeah, I figured Ozella run as a song to the silo.
We do get to see... Oh wait, we don't get to see much in Zoro's Domain because there's not much in Zoro's Domain now, is there?
No, there really isn't.
Yeah.
Oh, Open Town is adult.
Open Fountain, okay. Sure. Sure. It's a free entrance to Lost Woods, I guess.
Alright.
Actually, that is useful. That's actually very useful. I think there's quite a few things in Lost Woods.
Yes, I do still, Timmy. Even with Dungeon and overall ER, we still need parts to Bolero Nocturne.
Alright,
yes, he did, yes, he did. VXR him in the back alley.
We found Graveyard. Pretty nice.
Mm-hmm.
Check the ledge, heart piece real quick. It's a heart container, it looks like. And it is time for the Dampe race.
Oh, yeah, no free scarecrow.
Yeah,
heart
so we're
container
gonna...
means...
Yeah.
If that was a heart container, that means we do not have scarce items.
Yeah, so... I think we're working with an all-item pool then today.
Yeah, normal item pool, and we have seen 2 slingshots, but that's new for scarce, because it only removes 1 upgrade. Not 2.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's probably balanced. I think we discussed damage earlier, but I forgot if it was regular or half.
I think it's normal. Because honestly, it's really hard to... It's really hard to, like, yeah. Yeah, that's a heart container.
Yep.
2
Okay, yeah,
containers.
so balanced item pool.
Yeah. That's a wallet!
Okay.
We have a giant wallet logic now.
Yes, we do. Yeah, the Dumpy Void out cost a heart.
That's normal. That's normal damage.
Yep. And happy 1 hour, everyone.
Happy hour mark, everyone. I don't think Rob can really do too much else in Graveyard, so I guess he's going to play Minuet here, I imagine.
I don't think he has Minuet yet.
Does he not?
I don't.
Oh, I guess he didn't do... that looks like a heart container on the bottom of Source Fountain.
Yeah, Rob is probably consulting his notes as to how to get where to go.
Yeah. Probably to Windmill. I imagine he's checking his notes how to get to Windmill.
Likely, because the windmill was in the Kokiri shop entrance, which, not sure how you get there, because unfortunately Overworld DR messes with my brain. Hey, there's GTG and Ice Cavern.
That's actually a lot of checks. That's a lot of checks, wow.
With Small Kiwi, the whole maze is open. That's a lot.
Wait, he can almost... That's a boomerang. Wow. There's a chance that they can enter Jabu now.
No bottle. Oh, there's a bottle in the windmill, right? And we know where that
There,
is.
yeah, that's why I said that there's a chance. We don't know. We don't know
If it's a
just yet,
real
though.
bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, he can do everything but toilet with strength 2, bow, hookshot,
Mhm.
and small keysy.
Yeah, I think you can do everything except for toilet. That's GTG is honestly one of the best finds that he could have had.
Yeah, GTG's a nice cavern. And Rob is going back child. Interesting.
Okay. I don't agree with that decision.
Yeah, we are seeing a lot of ice traps because it is CSMC with ice trap mayhem on major items. We are getting lots and lots and
Yay.
lots of ice traps.
Okay, we
Okay.
don't even need to see if that bottle is real because we have a bottle now. Okay.
Okay.
That's a simple way to just solve the issue entirely.
Yeah, it is. GTG's a nice cavern. Toxic.
Cavern. That's pretty nice. Okay, that was bad. That was forced. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everyone.
Yeah, it's Stone Bridge. With our stones being Shadow Temple, we haven't found it yet, and Water Temple, which is in the DC entrance.
It is bomb choosing logic, by the way. We just got
Is
a bomb. We just got a bomb to drop.
Oh, huh. Choosing logic then.
Huh. All right. I mean, completely irrelevant now because we found a bomb bag. But hey, nice to know.
That's good for Mr. Mario, who hasn't found his bomb yet. Also, I agree with Trent. Shoe drops are adorable.
Those are some of the most adorable drops I've seen, honestly. It's recovery art.
I just fall.
Okay. I don't know why he's choosing this route.
Okay.
Also, I mean, all right, sure. But, like, you could also just. Oh, he doesn't have bombs.
No.
He still doesn't have bombs. That's what it is. He doesn't have his bomb bag. Okay. I was wondering why he was going this way, or going through GTG this direction.
Mm-hmm.
He's a fool. He's still a fool.
Yeah, I mean, that's about the usual. They're fools all around.
Yeah, I don't see any situation in which this isn't mayhem, honestly. Because we've seen, like...
No, we've seen way too many ice traps for it.
We've seen way too many ice traps for it to be anything else.
It's not Onslaught because we have seen a couple of junk items, such as that recovery heart. But it's also definitely not anything else.
Wow. Does he? Okay.
At least it's only normal damage and not double or claw damage, because double or claw damage with Ice Trap on major items just sucks.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it looks like it's... I think it's only mayhem. There's a couple junk items, but not enough junk items for it to be anything else.
Yes.
So.
Hey, junk ice arrows!
Junk ice arrows. Yes, the most useful item. Oh, more Ramchu's is nice. Not that he needs it.
That'd be a nice trap considering they're major items.
That's true. That's true. Mr. Mario is still a fool.
Rob is going to get his minuet here soon.
We're gonna get to see Rob getting minuet. Mario's going to be getting a nice 4-check, 3-check spree. Guess we have our. Oh, he's still a fool.
Surprise, surprise. Yeah, we already saw Ice Arrows as the thing. It was an Ocarina memory game. And it's definitely not plentiful. More ice traps!
What did anyone else expect?
Why are we not surprised?
I mean, yeah. Once you've done quad damage onslaught, you know, 1 to a dozen, like half of every seed that you've ever done, you know, you start getting used to it. He is very much still a fool.
Yes, he is.
He's actually ending up being a very low health fool.
Because he gets so many fools.
Okay, has he found literally anything? I think the only thing he found in GTG was a ring. That's amazing.
And he did find a bottle.
Wow. Oh yeah, he got a milk bottle. He got a milk bottle.
Otherwise, GTG.
Oh,
GTG had a hilarious number of ice traps.
that was pretty good.
Hey,
So
it's
that was
fitting considering GTG was in the ice cavern entrance.
So that was a very fun excursion into Gerudo Training Grounds.
Very icy excursion, because it's an ice cavern and it has a zillion ice traps.
I guess you forgot what the entrance to. Actually, no, I guess it's a understandable way to do. I guess you kind of forgot that he didn't enter from SFM. So.
I don't know, Timmy. We have MQDC and MQ Fire, both of which are medallions.
That's very good.
DC either light
doesn't matter.
medallion. The setting command is not on.
Yep.
And Rob is not going to go through Gerudo Fortress as adult, because this is for carpenters, and you can't do that as child.
Yep. Actually, I don't think he doesn't even know that quite yet. So.
Don't know it. I mean, if he looked at I think he's found the carpenter tent, but depends on how much attention he is paying to it. Yeah, the settings command would be a nightmare to maintain. If you want to, I can read the list.
Oh yeah, he did.
Okay, might as well read it off. Techie, do you mind if I just read off the settings right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, we have Stone's Bridge, with our stones being Pocket, Shadow, and Water Temple. Water Temple is in DC, no clue where Shadow is yet, as we see Song of Time in the Crater Song. We have Vanilla Ganon's boss key. It is probably all locations reachable. Hint distribution is useless. We have Balance Item Pool, so no extra upgrades, none are removed. Normal damage, Open Door of Time, Open Fountain as adult, Closed Deku, Overworld ER, Fold Indoors ER, Owls ER, Dungeons ER, and Warp Song ER. In other words, everything but spawn points and Grados. We have Random Shops ND, Small Key Z, and Cow Sanity. The ocarinas are shuffled. We found one in the Forest Map Chest. Because Forest was in the Deku entrance. And we have Max Rupees, Chest Size Matches Contents, Ace Trap Mayhem on Major Items, 4 Carpenters, 3 Pose, and Choose and Logic.
A very important thing to mention right now, we have found Shadow Temple!
Ooh!
We found Shadow Temple!
In fire, okay. That's
wow!
big.
That's amazing. So now we just need items, I think.
Yeah, we do. We need,
Hover boots, hammer, magic.
Not necessarily hammer.
Oh wait, no. I was thinking. I don't know why I thought Fire Temple. Sorry, not hammer. That was. Iron boots. Iron boots is what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
Iron
we
boots.
need
Yeah.
not necessarily even iron boots, because Water Temple is in the with Water Temple in the DC entrance. Depending on what the boss key setting is, they might not need iron boots. I know you can do a decent chunk of Water Temple with just a silver scale, and they can find the boss key in those tracks. They don't even need anything beyond that.
A long shot would help a lot too, actually.
Yeah, we need long shot. We need hover boots. We may need Din's Fire, depending on where the Shadow boss key is.
I think most importantly, though, we need ZL. I think the
Yes.
hardest part of this is going to be finding the song checks at this point.
But it is no song sanity, so there's only so much they can get trolled, but Burning Cack would be a particularly horrendous one.
That would be horrific, actually. That would just be bad.
He'll actually be a nice cavern. As I see a Vanilla Gerudo.
Vanilla Gerudo card? That's okay, I guess. Actually, it's one extra entrance at the very least.
Could be essential too, depending on what dungeon is there.
Yeah. Could be fire, I think.
Could be Fire Temple.
If it's Fire Temple, that actually could be really good.
It is our forest medallion.
Nope, it's our Master Quest for Dongos.
MQDC and GTG.
Although, I think the only thing that would like shine me away from here is sphere. It's a spiritual stones, and it's the light medallion.
Yeah, the light medallion is 100% useless.
Not really much incentive to go here today, honestly. But hey,
Trent, I think we started with maps compasses.
we
The pause menu has all the MQ info and
we have info. We just don't have the map. I don't think we have the master compasses.
oh, they might just be removed.
Yeah.
How many checks in MQ DC with no skulls or scrubs? I have no idea. I know what it is for normal DC. Absolutely no idea what it is in MQDC, because I'll admit I know next to nothing about MQDC.
What is the question? Sorry.
How many checks are in here?
I don't remember. It has been so long since I've actually... I don't actually remember the number of checks.
Also, Metagoron and Carpa Salesman not shuffled. Yeah, the only person who knows MQ well enough is unfortunately Rob is a resident MQ expert.
Yeah. I think I was gonna try and learn it at one point, but actually just got busy. Got busy doing other things. Multi-world tournament.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, Marok can't light the torches here. No fire source and he's adult.
The torches is for a... was there a chest for a door? I thought it was for a door.
Good question. Also, Mr. Mario choosing to death warp instead of jumping over the crate, over the chest and jumping over again.
Control, did you see this dude? Where's this entrance? Oh, wait, yeah, no. That also turns off all locations reachable, I believe.
Are there any checks hardlocked as child in MQDC? I know there's none as adult. I don't think there's any as child.
There is a check. I think there's a check behind the torches in that room.
You can do that as with a fire source, though.
Oh, that's true.
We don't have a fire source right now.
You don't have a fire source. You could do them as child. Usually you do them as child. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's been a while. I'm too used
there is
to.
none. Okay, there's none hard locked. Thank you. All right.
None hard locked. Okay.
But you would need a fire source for that one check.
Right. All of the locations that would be normally locked by being adult in DC, be hard locked with being adult in DC have actually been removed. Funny enough, in MQ, coincidentally.
There's nothing hard to child locks in vanilla DC either.
Yeah. So I don't think this completely kills ALR.
Expecting a ALR considering where our warp songs have been going.
I mean, yes, there's also that, but we've heard.
And our tunics are accessible, which is another big thing that you have to keep an eye out for.
Yeah.
Our tunics, our mini games, our ranch silo, which our warp songs, all of that so far is playing towards ALR.
Yeah. I don't. There has been nothing that has killed ALR, and I'm suspecting that it is ALR.
Yes.
Which is sadly a very big curse in disguise.
Yeah, when you only need to beat 2 dungeons, you don't really want to get items for everywhere else too.
Yeah, especially in an entrance randomizer setting.
Yeah, you want to be bottlenecked into specific checks, because you don't want to everywhere.
Yeah. Mr. Mario is doing something really smart here and using the Dampe Grave to get into the windmill here.
As there is just a nice track.
Yeah, Robin. That's a water bottle.
That is a real letter in the windmill.
Not that it's particularly useful to see, but hey. Alright, we gotta just check here. That's Zelda's Lullaby!
Ooh,
Wow! That's a find! That's a massive find!
Yeah, that is. It is hard required for it to complete Shadow Temple.
Yeah. With that being said, though, I know that Rob is planning on getting back to that location as soon as possible.
I don't see him missing it.
Yeah, so I don't see that as an advantage for Mario. I see that as just some extra knowledge that we have. Yeah, I don't see Rob not, like, banking towards Windmill, like, pretty much right away.
Yes, and...
Sorry.
Probably time to go check out some fairy ones as well.
Yeah. Rob's getting Song of Time here. That is true. We have found, at the very least, 5 fairy fountains.
We have found 5 that could count. Bowling, Ranch, the lower Cack House, Cack Potion, the front end, and the ground.
Rob is going to find his Shadow Temple here. Gonna grab a couple checks real quick.
Correct, Melrose. They will have no idea what trials are on until they complete Shadow Temple and Water. And Mr. Mario is going to go finish Forest Temple.
I mean... Actually, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. I don't know if I agree with this decision that he is currently making. But I guess he also... Actually, I don't know. I have to think about this for a second. I think he has something better. I think he has better things to do right now.
Such as? Let's just thinking about it.
I know.
You can check out the Jabu entrance, but we don't know what that is. We still haven't seen Sacred Forest Meadow. They can't check the Water Temple entrance or the Shadow Temple entrance. They haven't found Song of Storms yet for the GTG entrance either.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not likely to be Boss Key Sanity, but we don't know yet if it's Boss Keysy, Vanilla Boss Keys, or just Boss Keys in Dungeons.
We're gonna find that out very soon, though, I imagine. Considering since CSMC's on, we're gonna be finding that out really soon.
Yes, we will. Forest Temple's not unfortunately a great dungeon to check the boss key setting for, but because you have to go all the way through the dungeon to see the door. But they don't have access to any other dungeon for it either, so what can you do?
Yeah. Well, I mean, CSMC still helps. It's a gauge on whether or not you need to check like every chest in the dungeon, or if you just need to check I check the door. Oh, double defense.
Nice.
It's useful to see, I guess. Yeah, I think by now we would have seen a boss key at the very least in the overworld somewhere. I don't think... I have no reason to believe that we would have gone this long without seeing a single boss key.
Yes, and there it is balanced item pool, Clyde.
And we know that it's bounced item pool as well, so that does... I mean... At this point, I see no reason why. And I see no reason why it would be, Oh.
We've seen several heart pieces and multiple heart containers and we've also seen no extras. It appears to be just a regular standard run-of-the-mill balanced item pool.
This is actually, that's a non. All right, so that's we don't have a boss key chest there.
I'm not sure if we saw we saw the Field of Valley. It's not SFM. Yeah, boss keys are not vanilla.
Boss keys are not vanilla. So. I think if I'm Rob, I would I would just be focusing on songs either way here. Actually, I guess Mario doesn't really need to focus on songs anymore, does he?
Oh, Wasteland to Fortress might just be the SFM entrance at this rate, actually, yeah.
Alright. Rob's gonna be grabbing his water bottle here. And getting his Zelda's Lullaby. I'm curious what he's going to do off of finding ZL, honestly.
You're gonna need a work Saria song if SFM is indeed Wasteland of Fortress. We've seen Colossus Estancia. Well, yes, it is possible just generally. I remember seeing a Rando seed once where your only access to a loop, as we see just some rupees in the Branch Fairy Fountain, your only access to a whole entire loop was a vanilla nocturne to dump you in the graveyard, which connected to DMT, which connected to both ends of the wasteland. That was kind of funny. Also really silly, just one small closed loop and only one way in. Someone planted a seed with 8 separate bubbles, 2 owl drops, and 6 warp songs. Wow. Goes back in Zora's domain and saddle. And is warping out. Back to Cat, it looks like. Just noticed that that's rather convenient, that there's an entrance here. That Bolero warps you directly to Kakariko, considering that the Temple of Time is also in Kak. No idea where Wasteland was. I've unfortunately not been keeping track of overworld ER. I've been taking notes on hint item locations and songs, and as well as indoors ER, and dungeon ER. It's just kind of difficult. It is something of a personal choice of the art style. It's developed by Zopar, who developed this particular tracker. I mean, it's almost your own personal choice as far as what you think of the art style. I'm personally kind of about it. I was checking out some fairy fountains, hasn't found much so far. And thanks for subscribing, Husky Dude. Yeah, if something is on 50, they're in some trouble. Neither of them have really been picking up much in the way of skills. Getting 1 or 2 here, 1 or 2 there. It's been pretty slow. With no hints on, you really hope that skulls, there's nothing on skulls, but you also don't want to skip skulls in case it has something. Hey, there's our last fairy fountain dumping. And, oh, well, as far as maps compass settings go, apparently they're just in the dungeon somewhere.
Sorry about that, I'm back.
You're good. Hey, we just saw a compass. MC in dungeons.
Roblox is going to Composer Grave, which is actually very interesting.
Can't check the song here.
Yeah, we will be getting another song check here, or we assume that we're going to be getting another song check here. It's probably another song check here.
It has to be. We've seen the item song check already, which was a slingshot on a Requiem check. All the others are song checks.
Yeah.
But we have not seen the Forest Boss Key, and Oxy Dude, no hints. Almost everything ER. And we have a zillion ice traps on major items.
Oh. What do I do? No.
And that is Nocturne.
Nocturne is interesting.
Alright. Can map be on Phantom again? Probably.
Yeah. That can be a Phantom Cannon. There's no reason for it to not be able to be.
And did he play Nocturne already, or is he not done? Or did Rob play Nocturne yet, or have I not just missed it?
I think he just left. I think he just walked out.
Okay.
All right.
Win conditions. Okay, yeah, Kola posted it before.
It's already been answered.
We saw Magic Run earlier from Mr. Mario. It's not shuffled.
Yeah. All right. Nothing much is going on right now. Mr. Mario's finishing up in a forest temple. I guess Rob is
finding out that Magic Run's not shuffled.
Okay. Quick checks there. Rob's going to be able to exit out into, I want to say, yeah, Zora's River. Alright. We got magic! We have magic! Oh man, that is so big. That is so big.
Ooh, that is big for Mr. Mario.
Wow. We're missing just boots, I think. Boots are a long shot.
This is either Boss Easy or Boss Key Kennedy. We're about to find out.
It's Keezy. We've got double Keezy here today, folks.
Full Keezy.
Wow, what is this seed?
So, Water Temple is... They just need Long Shot for water. They can get in perfectly fine. They don't even need a scale, though they have one. It's...
Mr. Mario's behind, okay. Interesting. Or... Later? I don't know. Wow.
That could be good, or quite good for Mr. Mario that he chose to go to Forest Temple. We'll clear the place, even though he was it and did the first order of it, maybe as a child. Yeah, once you find hovers, you can just run through Shadow Temple. They have a bow, they have hookshot. They don't need anything else for Shadow Temple with Keezy.
Yeah. Wow.
The only issue is, they know where Shadow Temple is, too.
Yeah, they just need hover bits and long shot for this seed. That's all they need. Wow.
Mr. Mario is in Trials mode. He has light arrows, he has bow, he has magic, he has a hookshot. He needs hover boots and long shot right now.
Wow. That's a prescription. I don't like seeing that. That's not a thing I wanted to see. Oh no. Oh no. Here's the Lake Dive Lab.
I mean, once they hit Trials mode, you want to see what Trials are on, and find out what items you still need, because, if it turns out to be 0 Trials, or, like Forest Trial or something, they might just be pretty quick. We'll see.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, why not?
Yeah, well, they'll be in Trials mode, which is they can reach Ganon's castle. They can get into the castle and see what trials are on, and that's what's called Trials mode. Yeah, Forest Trial would still need a fire source, though.
Fire Trial would need another strength.
And Long Shot.
I mean, you need long shot anyway, though.
Yeah, fair. Fire Trial would also need a strength. Light Trial needs a second strength and that's it. Light Trial needs a third strength and that's it, because they have ZL and it's Keezy.
Yeah. Spirit would need a mirror shield.
And just a mirror shield since they have
just a mirror shield at this point, since they have choose and
you can just
choose. Oh, choose. Actually, a hookshot.
They would need a hammer for Water Trial.
Yep. You don't even need a bottle, you just need a hammer. My favorite thing about that. Oh, never mind. Oh, there's a hammer. Why not?
Pencils.
Here, have a hammer.
Okay.
So
yeah, magic was in the basement of Forest Temple, and someone can put me in the Rando command.
Is that a commentator's blessing in that case? What is that?
Also, where did Nocturne go? Because I completely missed it.
I did not pay any attention to that. I am so sorry.
Same.
Nocturne went to CAC. Actually, that's nice. That's actually pretty useful. That's really useful, because that's a quick way back to, That's a quick way back to Temple of Time.
Yes, it is. Although that's actually a good point, is that we don't have enough warp songs for ALR. We need warps to SFM Crater and Shadow right now for ALR, and we don't have enough of those. We've seen all owls. We've seen both owls. We've seen save warps, which are vanilla. We don't have, unless we missed an that is child accessible for SFM. We're out of luck. Because we only have 2 warp songs left. And 3 places the ALR needs to have.
Unless SFM is available without a warp, I think Wasteland...
Yeah, that's the thing, Toxic. I'd agree with you on that front.
Yeah, I don't know where the other end of Wasteland... I don't think anyone actually knows where the other end of Wasteland goes just yet, though, to be fair.
Nope, I don't think I've seen it.
I don't think anyone's seen it yet.
Rob is finally going to get a strength here.
So I think at this point, I put Mario a little bit ahead now. Actually, quite a bit ahead, all things
That
considered.
magic is big.
The magic was so massive that I just don't understand. I mean, first of all, that was like the biggest brain thing that he could have done.
Oh, yeah.
I would not have gone to Force in that instance, and like for any reason, honestly.
Yeah. It's,
Outside the fact that we can do it.
It's the Shadow Medallion with Stone Bridge and Vanilla BK. You don't really have a good reason to go all the way down to the basement.
Yeah.
It's mostly just because I can get why he did it. He had the items to full clear at Small Keezy. It's not too bad, and it's a decent place for items. And it turned out to pay off big time.
I'm just trying to think about like the worst kind of situation that we could be in right now, because there's not many.
No, I mean they still need Longshot. They're Longshot. Mr. Mario's Longshot and hovers in Trials mode.
Yeah.
And that hammer reduces the number of items he needs for Trials. And Longshot and hovers by themselves. Oh, I forgot to mention Shadow Teller when we were going over items. Longshot, hovers, and hammer, I think, is all you need for Shadow Tile. And I have no idea which end of Wasteland, unfortunately. I know we've seen one end of Wasteland, I just don't know which end of the Wasteland. And Mr. Mario is going to check out Spirit Temple.
Yeah. I mean, no reason for him not to, I guess. I mean, yeah, I guess at this point, you just do dungeon. You can just do dungeons right now to, try and find some items. I guess it's like the best thing to do.
Yeah, Mr. Mario can do quite a lot of Spirit Temple. Strength 2, bow, hookshot, ZL, strength, yeah.
Rob found Bottle of the Well in Japu.
Okay.
That's good. That's really good, actually.
That is good for Rob. Let's see if there's anything in here.
No, I think
Temple has more than 14 checks right now. There's 14 items with with regular keys, but with full keysy. That's 20 checks in Spirit Temple, most of which are available. 14 checks in the WoW. There's like 20 in Spirit Temple.
Now, with that being said, I think what would put Rob Dog back ahead is if he found hover boots.
That could be good, yes, because I don't see Mr. Mario going back to the well in time too quickly.
Yeah, no, I
Spirit
doubt that.
Spirit Temple's gonna take him a while.
Yeah. Not to mention he can't even full clear it at this point because he doesn't have mirror shield. So.
No, which there's not that many checks the mirror shield box though.
This is fair. I like how
14 ice traps.
Big round sword is okay, I guess. Not the most useful, but sure.
At least it's not useless.
I mean, true.
No ice trap.
Like that one? That one is, though.
Ice traps galore.
I'm just wearing this arrow and the torch there. Struggles? Oh. It's that! We found all three strengths. That's silver.
Strength.
Oh my god. That's all three strengths.
Oh dear.
Where was the first one that we found? Where was that one again?
Valley Waterfall. That's the one Rob's missing.
Rob hasn't checked the waterfall yet. Oh no!
He's been to Valley, but he never jumped down. He has no idea what his strength 3 is.
Oh, because he decided to go, to continue on the other way.
Yeah, that's a good indicator we might have strength 3 for trials. Or OGC.
I mean, actually, it's honestly not that bad though.
The
Because-
worst location, strength 3 for either of them, but it might be easier for Mr. Mario to find his in well than it is for Rob to get his out of the valley.
I mean, I guess.
It
I don't know,
depends, though.
Like, considering how easy it is to get back to Valley, I feel like Rob is gonna just... It's only a matter of time before he's gonna find it. He's gonna notice, oh wait, I never checked that, right? And he's gonna go and check that, like, pretty quickly.
I would hope so, at least.
You would hope so, but... I can't see how big this chest is, because there's a chest in the way of this chest. Okay,
Oh,
well, I guess
chest.
we just swap spots.
That works.
Sure. Mr. Mario is a fool standing in fire, apparently.
I love when that happens, because you
That's
immediately
so
get
good.
unfrozen. Oh, man. You get unfrozen immediately. It looks pretty silly.
Mario's got 3 more checks left to do. Rob's also got 3 more, it looks like. I don't know why people don't just, like, nudge up against that back eye and then just, like, run towards the door. I found that to be, like, way easier.
Alright, invisible chest.
Another
milk bottle.
very high in calcium today. No, Rob! No!
Oh, he fell down.
He fell down, man. That's so unfortunate.
That hurts. Keys can be rude.
I didn't get a good look at the... Yeah, I didn't see what the chest size for the...
Like
the first frame of the chest open.
I checked it earlier, it was big. Oh, so he has to go back, just in case it... something.
Oh, man, that sucks. Although I guess for
Yeah.
Mr. Mario, the child... the child side chest... The child side hand chest has something on it too, so...
Yeah, but
Hopefully
he
he-
can see it.
Yeah, hopefully he's going back to that, so... Going all the way back for an ice trap. Sadly, that's just the nature of things, in Mayhem.
Mayhem, major items, CSM... Ice Trap Mayhem on major items, CSMC. Yeah, you're gonna get fooled a lot.
Yeah, just a bit. I mean, you're gonna get fooled a lot regardless.
Yeah. So, but that strength 3 means that we don't have that many worries about trials at this rate.
We have an adult shooting
well-
gallery, though.
Yes, we do.
Here's what's gonna be on here. You just gotta go in that room. That's how you do that room. You don't stand around and just, like, sit there.
Okay. Very awkward. There's an
I
ocarina
mean,
of time.
it was an ice trap, but we now have a blue potato. So, hey.
Oh, that's funny.
I must say,
Okay.
silver lining.
It wasn't a nice trap. That's about the best thing that can be said about that ocarina. As I see a heart piece in adult shooting.
We've also got a great fairy check going. Okay, some bombs.
Yeah, I think
Pretty
we've seen
nice.
every fairy. I think we've seen every fairy found at this point. They all had nothing.
Yeah, probably. I just really hope that... Factory. I mean, at that point... I'm actually not sure. I think they're roughly the same time, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, between 3 and the magic, which one? We don't know where second magic is. We don't know if strength 3 is required.
Yeah. You have to be really good, though, with that mashing. Oh, Rob's doing it! He's grabbing his third strength!
Yes, he is! He is going to grab his third strength.
That's fair.
And Mr. Mario is heading back to Cap.
Curious what Rob has to say when he finds this. Oh, he has no mic, right?
No, he doesn't.
Ah, curses.
Wah, wah.
Like, he's gotta be suspicious that that's an ice trap at this point, considering that he just found 2 other strength upgrades, like, relatively close to each other.
Yeah, but nope, it's real.
Yep.
And he is heading back to Kakariko.
Yep. I don't see any reason for him not to.
Probably gonna head adult here. Which one's actually faster? Adult shooting gallery or graveyard to get back to the skull house? Entrance?
I want to say graveyard because no, actually it'll be the archery. It'd be the archery by like literally a second. It's not gonna be much.
No. Got what I figured.
Yeah. I'm okay, I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised that I haven't broke my GameCube controller with how much I'm surprised I haven't broke my GameCube controller by now with how many ice trap, like with what do we call it? Ice trap avalanche? Where we do quad damage with onslaught.
Yeah. I remember one of the ice stream rando matches had ice trap onslaught, minimal item pool on junk items. No CSMC, so they just got fooled all the time.
Alright, our dog's gonna be grabbing his giant wallet now, and Mario's gonna be checking out the Composer's Cave. Why did I forget the name of that location for half a second? Wow.
You're good. We have Shop Sanity Random Ryukane.
Alright. I mean, at this point, we're just trying to find the hover boots.
Hovers and long shop. Shop
Hovers and long
Sanity
shop.
Random. Number of items in a shop that are randomized is randomized for each shop.
That's always so much fun. Alright. Mario picking up his Nocturne Shadow. Rob's gonna be picking up... What was here? What was on fishing again?
I know Mr. Mario checked it, but I don't have any memory of what the item was. Probably junk.
Must not have been important.
Yeah, why random once when you can random twice? Shop Sanity Random.
It's the Rando.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. We got some very exciting gameplay right now. We have fishing on one side. We've got... For me trying to remember what this connector is again on the other side.
Yeah.
We're in Zora's River.
Right.
That's what it was. Okay.
Ah, yes, this. Unfortunately, overall the error misses with everybody's heads. Yep, Harpies and adult fishing is what it was.
Alright. We are going to also finally get to check out what is on the other end of Haunted Wasteland. What that connector is. We won't be able to do the check here because we do not have any fire sources.
Okay, it was the front of the wasteland.
That's what I
so
saw.
this-
So
Okay. How do you get? Because crossing the wasteland is not unlogic as child. That trick is not enabled.
how do you get there as a child for the song? I
You
think
kind of
it's,
don't right now.
I think it's very similar to the way that you get there without hover boots or long shot. Which I believe Mario did. He actually just did. There's a.
It's not in logic though, because chat's discussing what's ALR.
Oh, Wow! Wow!
Yeah, we need 3 orbs for ALR, and only 2 warp songs are left.
Now my question is, like, there's another
Hey!
bump.
Hey, Wolfers credits.
This is amazing. I love this. I love this so much. He's. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait,
Yep.
why is he pulling out his ocarina? Are you bailing? Please don't bail. Please don't bail.
Nope, there's a scarecrow here.
Wait, but he.
Don't.
I guess he just didn't want to put bombs. I guess.
Yeah, it's faster. Yeah, Rob is continuing to be a fool.
I'm just kind of curious. When does Rob decide to go to Forest Temple himself?
Maybe never, as we see a Saria song on Minuet. Okay.
Okay. Interesting. Very interesting.
Yes.
Hey, it's Deku Tree.
Hmm.
Wait, you could hook up to the wall. I think you could hook up to the wall.
Oh, that definitely says that. Actually, no, wait. You can do Deku as adult with all the checks with the bow. Yeah, that's
Yeah, you can do it. You can do... Yeah, no, you can do the entire thing.
That
Sorry
could be
for you.
second thing about it.
Yeah, there's no reason for you not to.
Yep. Forest and Deku were swapped. I mean, I think, yeah, technically you need a fire source to burn the web as adult, but yeah. We have MQTC and MQ Fire Oxy, which are the Forest and Light Medallions today. Yes, this is CSMC Shadow.
We're having a massive, very huge battle right now. Epic proportions against this Watchula. Watch it. Watchula.
Yeah, it's still kind of iffy to do Deku because this is out of logic until you find Longshot Recovers, both of which are part of our Trials mode.
Yeah. The thing is that if he finds Longshot or Hovers here, that's really good for him. Let's go Watchula. I knew it was something really dumb and convoluted. I just forgot how dumb and convoluted it was.
Oh,
That's Iron Boots. That's Iron Boots.
Okay.
That actually. Oh, that could be important. That could be really important for the dumbest reason ever.
Water Temple having something? Or the Water Temple entrance having something?
Yes.
Either or. We know it's Boss Key, so technically only need a long shot for forest trial, but not forest trial, water temple. Wow, my words are God.
Like, this can be really dumb if things pan out the way that I think that they could. Because the thing is like, say that they find Longshot. Well, now they have Longshot to cross the wasteland to get here. Oh no! I hate it. I hate it. I really hate this.
Yeah.
I think this is honestly some of the grossest logic. What is this? What is going on here?
Because we know those iron boots will eventually be in logic, because we do need both Longshot and Hovers guaranteed for Go mode.
Is that trick in just base logic there? Is that actually
No, that
base
is
logic?
not in base logic.
Okay, okay. Because that was the
That's-
coolest thing I think I've seen like in a good while.
You can enable it as a trick, but it is not enabled in these matches
Okay.
right now. Deku Trees and Forest Temple, they got swapped.
It's in Forest Temple, behind Haunted Wasteland that they don't have any logic to cross at the moment.
No.
God, I love this game. I love Ocarina of Time Randomizer, everyone.
Yes, that is good information though for Mario. He knows that Water Temple can't have his he oh
No,
God.
God, no.
Oh, no.
Listen, I know you don't have fire swords, but listen. I know you don't have a fire source, but this is not the way to. Oh no! I'm so
Yes,
sad.
Yes, me and Rob is going to arrow through the lit torch.
Rob, why are you doing this? No, no. Rob, I can't believe you've done this. What are you doing?
This is so slow. Hey,
That's a fake prescription. Nice. What a good game. I just no, man.
It's a nice. The prescription on Go was a nice trap chip. We saw the real one on Phantom Ganon. It's funny though. It's really funny.
Trenter, what have you done? What have you done to these men?
Sorry, I'm cracking up so hard, but that's kind of funny.
This is your fault. This is all your fault, Trenter. I hope you realize this.
And of course, it was a nice trap with a statue push. So Rob not only lost about 2 minutes, he is a fool for it. I am laughing way too hard at this.
God, you have broken these men. Okay, why did Mr. Mario just buy a fish there?
Thinking about Jabu is my guess at this point.
I mean, yes, but like,
I don't know where the nearest what the most convenient generic Rando is for him off the top of my head.
I mean, I guess he has money, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. But also,
It's
like,
really not.
but like, buying a fish.
Hey, whichever works. I mean, he's right there. I honestly don't remember if there's a generic Rando on his way to Jabu. But this could be big for Mr. Mario, because that's going to get him his Strength 3.
Yeah.
That was the only thing in there, but that's big.
Yeah. Yeah, there's literally zero way that he does not full clear
No.
Bottom of the Well when he happens upon it, so.
Oh no, he doesn't. I mean, we know the only thing in there is a Strength 3 and a useless Ocarina of Time, but it's still nice.
Hey.
But that Strength 3 is big.
Yeah. I don't see any way that. Yeah. The only way that I see Rob coming back in this at this point is honestly just managing to find either the long shot or the hover boots at this point. Like, there's no way, there's no other way.
Yeah, and it would have to be somewhere really silly at this point too.
Yeah.
Because Rob's just doing checks we've seen already from Mr. Mario, and Mr. Mario's about to catch up in terms of items and progression, really, by doing the well.
Yeah.
Because 10 skulls is probably not the biggest priority on Rob's mind for that camera, which may or may not be required.
I mean, yeah.
But the bigger issue is magic in the basement of Forest Temple is the big problem right now.
That's gonna be big. If he can manage to find another source of magic, that completely mitigates the entire need to do forest, and that's massive. Actually, that's
Unless
the other thing.
No, Bigoron could have something. Prescription is on Phantom Cannon, the real one.
That is also true. So.
Oh, hey, so, Skull Kid. Not much, VXR. Rob did a Baron Spirit Temple, and including some armors pushing. And Mr. Mario's heading for the well. As he is a fool for checking Skull Kid.
Here's a entrance check that we haven't seen yet. The Great Fairy Fountain in front of... outside Gan's Castle.
Yep.
Also, free Sculpture token.
13 now, so he can't get that hammer.
Yep. I imagine he's not going to forget that, obviously. Especially considering that he's been conscientiously grabbing those.
Yeah.
I don't see any reason why he wouldn't.
Oh yeah, right. I'm not sure if VXR you were there for that, but yeah, we did see the SFM. And a yeet.
Hey, look, it's a shop. Oh, I guess
the Goron tunic.
Fairy Fountain is... Huh? Is that how that works? Is that Fairy Fountain... Oh, I think that's how the Fairy Fountain works. That Fairy Fountain's weird. Oh no, not again. Yeah, it's kind of how I feel.
Yeah, we're going to be listening to this for the next while. Or Mr. Mario.
Monkass? Actually, no, I can't listen to this, never mind. My anxiety.
Yeah, same. Turning it off. Oh, Trent's not saying about the music, then what is it, Trent? Next question.
Is he gonna go check King Zora? Is he going to go all the way just to check King Zora?
Oh, the blue fire!
No.
Oh no!
We haven't found Ice Cavern yet either, have we?
No, we haven't seen Ice Cavern. We don't know where it is.
Oh no!
Somewhere we can't get to.
Is there a chance that this is complete? Is there a chance that we have no logical access to Ice Cavern?
Let's see, our remaining entrances are Shadow Temple. Yeah, no idea if we're even gonna find a warp song for it. Bottom of the Well. We don't know if we're gonna find Song of Storms either, for that matter. If Song of Storms is accessible. And, we still haven't seen the Water Temple entrance yet, and that's also out of logic since we don't have Gold Skill and our Iron Boots are out of logic.
Jeez. Welcome to logic. This sucks. This really sucks. Wow.
Really?
What a game.
That could be, Yeah, okay, Rob's going to Forest Temple. That's good for him. King Zora's in logic, yes. Because we have wallets for Blue Fire, and that Strength 3 is in logic.
Okay. So I think this puts Mario, like...
Slightly ahead. It's probably about a trip to the wasteland at this point.
Yeah, like I think it's only gonna be like 4 or 5 minutes, really. It's not gonna be significant.
No, okay, Mr. Mario seeing he has strength 3 in the coffin.
He has a boomerang to get that strength 3.
Yes, he does, because the boomerang was in the GTG lobby, which Rob also has, just didn't bother using it.
Yeah. I don't know why he didn't. It's such an easy trick.
It is. Saves a lot of time. He got screamed at by the redux too instead. So yeah, the question is, how far does Rob go in Forest Temple?
There's no way that he doesn't commit to the whole thing at this point.
I would full clear as well.
I mean, there's like zero way that he doesn't commit to the entire thing.
Yes.
Like,
But
there's not a reason for him to not, right?
no.
He needs items. That's like where we're at for both sides. So they just need items.
Yes, they do. We're starting to run low on places to go, in all honesty, at this point.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think about where are we going to go from here is my question.
We have both trade quests.
We do.
Both options kind of suck, but both trade quests are available.
Yeah, while it exists, while it's not ideal, they exist.
Yes, we have the trade quest. We are actually, I think we're kind of stuck on song checks for the moment.
Mhm.
Mario has not tried to enter a water temple yet, and that is also out of logic, to note. We can check the first 2 checks of Shadow Temple. We have been able to check the first 2 checks of Shadow Temple for quite a while.
They've already checked the first 2 checks of Shadow
Oh,
Temple,
have
for
they?
that
Never
matter.
mind. So that have they? I forget. So, oh, King Zora could be a decent idea.
I think that's why Rob bought the Blue Fires, because of
King Zora. 20 skulls is an option. 30
is.
skulls is probably an option.
I think it even goes to 40 skulls at this point.
Boomerang, hookshot, bottle, bombs, small keysy. Yeah, we probably have 40 skulls in logic. Yeah.
Wait.
I mean, overall ER messes with my head for skull logic, but it's probably 40 by now at this point, I'd say.
Yeah. Hi, Techie. My name is Techie. What is going on? I'm confused. Do I have a doppelganger? Is this what this is?
Hmm.
Hello? Oh man. This is a seed. This is a seed and a half, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, we have ring explosives, bottles, hook. I think 50's probably in logic. We have enough access.
Yeah.
Small keysy on. It's probably there at this rate.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to sit. I'm gonna just sit and watch them just get 50 sculptulas.
I mean, their options all kind of suck at the moment, from what I can tell.
They do. There's a reason why those options have not been taken.
Yes, we've seen the dungeons they can do. It looks like Mr. Mario is going to do the Fire Chicks and Spirit as a child instead, which is a better idea than what Rob did.
Yeah.
We've seen every single dungeon they can get to that's not Water Temple. They can do Dark Link. That's about the River Chest. That's about it in logic right now in Water Temple. Without logical Iron Boots and without Long Shot. Also, although if Night Skulls Expect Suns is on, though, 50 Skulls is out of logic. But they can...
This is true.
They definitely have at least 20 in logic, even with Suns. Even if Skulls Expect Suns was on. I mean, even if it was on, I don't think I care, but
Could never have enough anime.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think about like.
because we can't get any more songs right now. Our remaining song checks are Prelude and Burning Cat, which are locked by Mirror Shield and access to Fire Temple, wherever that is. We can't actually get there. In Logic. We have Ice Cavern. Again, we haven't done Ice Cavern. And we have Sorry Song, which we can't get to right now.
We have no logical access to.
Nope. So yeah, the songs they currently have are the only songs they're getting for the next while.
Yeah, what direction do we go to seed? I honestly, I think that's just kind of the big thing. Is I just think sculptural checks and
Trade quest.
yeah,
Our main options right now are skill checks and trade quests.
that's not good. But hey, and mind you, I think it's only adult trade quests, unless I guess Skull Mask exists. Right, this is the time that I acknowledge. This is when I acknowledge that Skull Mask exists.
Yes, Skull Mask is a check and it is in Logic. That's what I meant by trade quests. Plural is the Skull Mask and Bigoron trade quests. I don't want to do either of them. But
yeah. All of our options suck, and that's all we have. Once Mario finding out that he's a big fool. Well, Rob is going to be coming up on his magic, and we saw literally nothing in water aside from the entrance to water.
Yeah, we don't know the dungeon in Water Temple, and we haven't seen anything in Water Temple itself. To know also that there's a grand sum of 2 checks in Water Temple in Logic right now, right? Dark Link and River Chest.
And Dragon Chest.
Oh, Dragon Chest.
No, slightly out of
they
Logic.
Can't. No, Dragon Chest is out of Logic.
Oh, out of Logic. Out of Logic.
Yeah, they can do
available.
It is available.
I forgot about Logic. Logic doesn't exist.
No, it doesn't. Dark Link and River Chest is about it for in Logic stuff in Water Temple.
Okay. Alright, coin flip. Is this an ice trap or not?
Yes.
Not much of a coin flip there. Okay.
It's Ice Trap Mayhem on major items. What do you expect?
Yeah. I mean, not really much of an option there, was there?
Yeah. Welcome to Entrance Rando. That's why I'm not sure how many skulls are in Logic is in decent part because overworld VR especially messes with any and all ability you have to keep track of skull logic.
Yeah. I'm super bad with skull logic. Not that I'm super bad with skull logic, but I just don't think about skull logic. Because we do not have.
Iron Boots are out a lot.
Yes, thank you. Iron Boots are out of
Logic. Kirox, which is also why most of Water Temple's out of Logic, is our Iron Boots are out of Logic, and you need Iron Boots to do Dragon Chest.
We have them. Does it mean? Oh, okay, bomb shoes. Just bomb shoes. Just bomb.
Yeah. Just some shoes. Nice to have, though.
Yeah, that's fair. Not that we really need them anymore with bombs, but.
Yeah, irons are hard to record for Dragon Chest and Logic. You can do it with Gold Scale, but not with Logic at any rate.
You don't need Gold Scale for that one.
Yeah.
You can get that with just by side hopping off the side.
Yeah, right.
You need bow, I think. That's it. But Dragon Chest is in Logic with, I think, just bow.
Okay, I'm not the most familiar with Logic when it comes to Dungeon ER. It doesn't help I have a really awful sense of direction.
Yeah. Is it not? Okay. That's weird.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, Iron Boots is definitely required for Dragon Chest. Thank you for clarifying. So it is out of Logic. I mean, Mr. Frog can do quite a lot in Water Temple out of logic with his iron boots.
Oh yeah, you need
Don't get us wrong.
You logically need iron boots because if you've ever tried to dive in that room, it sucks.
Yes,
That's-
as Rao picks up his magic.
That is the most aggressively pink magic I've seen. Like, my eyes hurt looking at that magic.
Yeah, just looking right now, like Mr. Morrow is doing overall checks and getting skulls while also doing the trade quest.
Yep. Yes. Yes, I do. Okay, so keep in mind, I actually honestly have not done too much on Roman's branches, so, admittedly.
You can randomize magic even on the main one.
Oh, those are your cosmetics.
Nice, Trent, nice.
If he doesn't like them, then why doesn't he just let them to default? Also, I like to see. I'm happy that you are a man of culture and use the GameCube colors for the buttons, for A and B buttons.
Yep. Also, that is 20 skulls for Mr. Mario. And Rob is going to go pick up his real prescription here. As you see, just a heart piece on 20 skulls.
Alright. So I'm just curious when we're going to start seeing the trade quests get started here.
Mr. Mario has Skull Mask. I'm not sure what his fastest way to Lost Woods is, but he does have Skull Mask.
Fastest way to Lost Woods... I actually
Because
don't
the
know.
mask shop was just in the CAC. It was just in CAC. Not CAC Market. I apparently can't take.
Oh, the fastest way to Lost Woods is from here in Goron City.
Ah,
We have no clue what the skulls have because we don't have hints.
nope.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, we have no idea what any of it is. It's up to
Alright.
date, dude.
Alright,
The command's not wrong.
one little jig later, let's see what we get. One very small jig.
No lens. Okay.
Oh no.
That reminds me though. That lens is locked by Wasteland Crossing.
It is. Is lens logic? Is lens logic randomized?
No, that
Yes.
is still lens for Wasteland. That trick is not enabled.
That trick
That
is not
lens is Wasteland Crossing
enabled.
locked.
Alright.
So,
So, welcome to a beautiful only season.
iron boots are locked by a warp stone to get there.
If those are real, if those are real, if those are real,
Those are real hover boots on Trent's pod.
never mind, we're back in logic.
No, we're not. You can't cross the wasteland without lens.
Oh man, no we're not, never mind, we're still beatable only, but holy shit, that's massive! What is
By the
going
way,
on?
what did you roll?
What is going on? Dude, if Rob finds Longshot here... No, not mind. Listen, I just really want Rob to find Longshot. Okay. What is going on? Okay. So 100% Mr. Mario goes and does Shadow right now.
Oh, we have no clue where Requiem is, and it's out of logic wherever it is.
So, yeah, Mr. Mario's gonna go to Shadow Temple. There's like literally 0 chance that he does not.
No, he can do everything in there other than the spike ball room.
But yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's time for Shadow Temple. He's going adult and he's going straight shadow.
What is the seed?
There's no other reason for him to there's nowhere else Mr. Mario's going. I can't see him going anywhere else. That is massive. Also, Trud, what the heck?
What?
Just the hell?
Right. There's a reason why we don't let Trenter roll seeds.
It's because this kind of thing happens.
This exists.
Yeah, Longshot could easily be in Shadow Temple.
This could be the end of the seed. This honestly could be the end of the seed right here.
Yes,
we
it
might
could.
just be done here, folks.
If Longshot's in Shadow Temple, this could be GG there.
Yep. Rando is literally just a randomizer tournament that uses random settings. Almost.
Oh, Trent said the seeds are amazing to watch, but when you have overrolled ER and every other ER on the board, Shadow, don't use that command.
Yep. I love this.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Yep.
Yeah, that command shouldn't exist for this. We need if it is what it is. But as Mr. Mario walks to Shadow Temple and Rob goes back to Kakariko, I can go read off the settings again. We have Stone's Bridge, which are Shadow Temple and Water Temple. Ganon's boss key is vanilla. It is probably beatable only, though we still haven't gotten a straight answer on that. We have no idea what trials are on. We have a useless hint distribution. Your standard one-of-the-mill, nothing fancy, better balanced item pool. Normal damage, open door of time, open fountain is adult, which means not much with overall DR. Closed Deku. Overall DR, full indoors ER. Owl drops randomized, Dungeon ER, and Warp Song ER. So as you can see, Shadow Temple is in the Fire Temple entrance, and Water Temple is in the DC. We have Random Shop Sanity, full keysy for both small keys and boss keys. And Cow Sanity, though Epona's song is nowhere to be seen. I don't think we're going to get much mileage out of that setting today. And Ocarinas are shuffled. Max rupees, chest size matches content is on, which is hilarious considering ice traps are on major items and we have ice trap mayhem, so they are fools all the time. 4 carpenters, 3 pose, choosing logic, and maps compasses are in dungeons maybe, not sure on that one. We don't necessarily, okay, looking back at chat, we don't necessarily need Mirror Shield. Spirit Temple is not required to get into Ganon's castle, and we don't know yet if Spirit Trial is on. And thank you. I love the star setting summaries legend. I literally have an Excel spreadsheet up with all the notes. It doesn't have overworld ER notes because trying to take overworld ER notes is a nightmare. And yes, we are seeing Rob checking Water Temple for 2 checks. Yeah, Riley, Mario is currently that far ahead. He found the magic and hammer quite a bit earlier than Rob, and he managed to get his hover boots off Trent's hot.
Sorry, I just have to do a bit of a mic check real quick.
You're good. This is one of the... There's honestly not a lot of good options, to be honest. Water Temple makes sense. It's this, trade quests, Child Goron City, Skulls. None of the options are good, and this is as good as any, really, for Rob. Iron Boots were in Deku Tree, which is in the Forest Temple entrance, which is out past the Wasteland, which is way out of logic. And Boomerang was in the lobby of GTG, they both have it.
Alright, folks, sorry about the mic.
It happens. Yeah, Longshot Vanilla could make the match close. Honestly, Rob is hoping that Longshot is Vanilla or otherwise someplace silly, and that and Spirit Trial being on would help him as well.
Sorry, folks,
And-
I'm gonna need... What is
Oh.
the steed?
Okay, Gold Scale and Darkwing.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to dip, guys, because, sadly, I have some very bad background noise, so...
Alright, sorry to hear that, Techie. It's been great co-comming with you. Hope you stick around to watch at least.
It was great to be here. Thank you very much.
Yep. Thanks a lot.
I will hopefully see you all next time. Bye.
Yep, see you.
I want to mention, please follow Techie as well for the awesome job. And
Yes.
wow,
Okay, Magic and Shadow Temple.
I mean, I'm not surprised that's a gimmick, right?
Is that even magic locked? And oh, there's Longshot. Okay, that's okay. That's Longshot.
Whoopsie.
That's probably GG's unless Spirit Trial's on. That's about the one thing that might help Rob is if Spirit Trial is on and they need to find a Mirror Shield. Or Forest Trial. Those are the only two things that Mr. Mario can't do right now, as he cannot do Forest Trial or Spirit Trial. Is that even in... Rob just peeked all to see the check in, I think that was a Dragon Chest. Is that allowed, Trent? To see that through the wall there?
Yeah, the peeking is totally allowed, yeah.
Alright, just double checking, because I haven't seen that before.
That's a nice thing in CSMC. You can peek a lot of chests that you are not aware of it.
Fire Trial was not... Yeah, Fire Trial. Mirror Shield and Fire Source are the things that could trip up Mr. Mario right now. But he could well be in go mode at Trials mode at 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Looks like we have someone to help you out here, Bitstar, if you want to.
Oh yeah, that would be fantastic. Yeah, Spirit Trial and Forest Trial are the only two things that can stop Mr. Mario right now.
It will.
Hi, and we have Shiro Ailey joining me on commentary. Hello, Shiro. Welcome to Trials mode.
Yeah, I saw that. I guess Mr. Mario put the nail in the coffin on that one.
But the only two things that can stop him right now are Forest Trial and/or Spirit Trial. Because then he would have to find a Fire Source or a Mirror Shield, respectively.
No? Why does Cubs have to, like, tell me what to do? He didn't tell me what to do. I want to do this on my own.
Okay, also, never mind Fire Source, because there's Fire Arrows! Shadow before boat! Now. Alright. Okay, well, never mind the Fire Source. The only thing that could possibly be a problem is Spirit Shield. That's it.
I seem to have missed, like, a lot in the 40 minutes that I was in a meeting, because in the beginning I'm like, oh wow, we don't have a lot. And I come back, I'm like, oh wow, we have a lot.
Yeah, did you see the notes sheet I posted in our active
I did.
Yeah, so you can see where everything was. I'm nutty last hour.
Still catching up though, so it seems like Mr. Mario is gonna complete Shadow, and then the other stone will be Water.
Water. Yep, Water Temple, which is in the DC entrance. He's gonna head straight there. Yep, because Serenade dumps him at the top of DMT, and he just goes down the mountain.
Yeah, warping, like overworld warping everywhere is just wow. Like I feel for them because trying to make sense of all of this really gave me a headache. This is a lot for a seed, Trent. You did well. Also, very impressive that you had something on your own pot. I swear to God, you planned these every single time.
Yeah, Rob's internet is actually doing fantastic today. No problems. For once.
That was a jinx. Commentator's curse. I did see that he pushed the statue in spirit.
Oh my
Feels bad, man.
Feels bad. Oh man.
Yeah, that's when you know you're bottom of the barrel doing checks.
Yeah, I mean, it really is, because Rob's running low on stuff to do. He's got the trade quests, skulls checks, random overworld checks. I mean, none of it's appealing.
Yeah, this seed itself does not sound that appealing in general. Just saying.
It's not. It's been Mr. Mario Big Brain Child Goron City is just doing assorted overworld checks while collecting skulls pretty much, and he's like, oh, well, okay.
I mean, Big Brain is kind of like people say, who restreamed this? Who rolled the seed? Trent's pot. Like
Yeah.
that's a meme in itself to just rush it. Exactly, Trent. We all know that either you planned something or there's gonna be something on it.
Rob is going to Shadow Temple, but he can't actually do anything, and he's just gonna leave Aurora's.
That's a smart move.
Because unfortunately, he doesn't have its hover boots out of Trent's pot yet.
Furors must be a godsend in this seed with entrance rando.
I mean, they don't have any super convenient way to get to a dungeon to use Furors either, though.
That's also fair.
I mean, he could go find a dungeon to.
Yeah, in DC. Unless I'd have to go through the chain of where that's actually located first.
Well, you can get to DMT by way of Serenade. You still have to head down the mountain, though.
Ah, well, yes. Alright, and then...
Yeah, those long storms, so even cat barbs don't help you there.
So where is Water Temple located? Which is, DC. I assume... Oh, DC?
Yep.
Okay,
Mr. Mario choosing to just walk instead of play Serenade, because Serenade dumps you at the top of DMT. Takes you it's a little bit faster, but doesn't make a giant difference, really.
Yeah, at this point, I'm sure their brains are all mushed because there's no logic to the seed, and pretty much half of what they have is out of logic, right?
Iron Boots and Lens are both out of logic for Mr. Mario.
Okay.
And Rob is just trying to figure out where the hell his progression is at this point. We know he needs to go to Child Goron City, but that's really not that appealing to play.
It's nice not having to worry about keys, though.
It is. Full of keysy is quite nice.
Yes. So, I guess after this, we'll see what trials are available.
I wouldn't call it available so much as on, but yes.
Well, semantics. I can't English on a good day.
You're good, Shiro. And Rob is going to find... is going to go back to GTG here, apparently.
Yeah, I blinked and Morpha's down. Wow.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Very quick. A very quick one. Yeah, Rob is just going to go back to GTG for what, though? I mean, okay, he's gonna do... what was it? Okay, he's gonna go Lab Dive first, because he got his gold scale, that makes sense. Rob never found GTG, I forgot that. Nothing on Morpha. So this will be Rob's first time going to GTG. Unfortunately, we know there's a boomerang in here, which has proved to be absolutely useless. And nothing else, really.
That's gonna be a wild goose chase.
Yeah. There's a boom. Yeah, I'm just looking at my notes right now. Yeah. Boomerang in GTG, bottle in GTG, that was it. And I also doing the trade quest, which does make sense.
Did anyone complete the trade quest, or did Mario complete the trade quest? I guess since Rob just got the eye drops.
No, we have not seen Bigoron or Skull Mask.
Okay, well, doesn't seem like we'll need them as Mario's approaching castle.
Well, it's time to see what trials are on. This is a big make it or break it moment for Mr. Mario. He has everything he needs except for a mirror shield. The
Time
one
to
thing
hope for a mirror shield.
I hope to. I would like to see a mirror shield too. To need a mirror shield too, but we will see. Is mirror shield required, or are we going to be done in the next bit? All right, let's see. Light trial, forest trial.
Forest. I think I saw another flash of something. It did not look like Spirit was on though, so mirror shield not required.
Okay, let's go vote.
Yeah. Wow, for the amount of settings that were on for this and Mr. Mario going to sub 3, that is extremely impressive.
Yeah, because this is probably going to sub 3 here. He does need more arrows though, which is a bit of a problem.
This is some pretty calming music for the trials. Get on board with that.
Pretty nice and relaxing. Yeah, there are arrows being sold by the scrubs as well.
And there's also in the pot. I'll grab, yeah.
I love this music.
Fire arrows, unfortunately, do not kill that.
Nope.
Well, if only. Can we switch and have ice arrows do that? Can like ice arrows be interchangeable with light? Because that would make it much more appealing to get. Mr. Mario really breezing through these trials. Seems like just light will be the last one then. So it was forest, shadow, and light trial. Not bad.
Not bad at all. So as it turns out, Fire Source was required for Forest Trial, but he found it on the way in Shadow Temple, which is perfect. Small Keezy means you don't even have to worry about the Light Trial.
Yep.
Although Mr. Mario could have done every single check in the castle anyway, so Key still wouldn't have been an issue.
Oh yeah, we did have 2 Master Quest dungeons, but neither of them were required. Were they even dipped?
We never found Fire Temple. Rob cleared DC and found absolutely nothing in it.
That stinks.
Yeah. Which is part of the reason why he's behind, is he spent a good solid while in DC, because that was in the GTG entrance, and he found nothing in there. Like, I have written down absolutely nothing that was in DC.
Wow.
100% useless. Nada, nothing. It was dead. And Rob is going child, so we'll see where he goes now. Mr. Mario needs to be a little careful with arrows here, because, yeah. Oh, he does. No, he has. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
You had double magic.
Hoping for
not an arrow drop.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. Time to go find some more arrows. He would have been fine if he had arrows. And okay, he's just gonna go purchase some from the scrubs.
Well, at least
feels
not
bad. Okay, he needs to remember which scrub actually sells the arrows. Okay, right, second from right.
Nice.
And Rob sold the Keaton mask, so Feel bad for Mr. Mario though, running out of arrows. He had enough magic to just use fire arrows on all of them too. I can see saving magic, but he also has double magic, so it's not like a huge concern either.
Yeah, when you're getting this close to the end, especially as it's a losers bracket race and knockout, I'm sure they're both very nervous and anxious and just trying to complete it as quick as possible.
Yeah, especially because there's a lot of areas that were not required. Mr. Mario's whole trip across the wasteland was a dud, although at least getting Saria's song sent him back to Child Goron City, which is a plus. Yeah, collapse would be kind of bad right now for Mr. Mario because for Rando there are they schedule breaks. Usually since these can drag on for quite a while, this would be pretty nice actually. It's about 3 hours or so for Mr. Mario, as he has some troubles in Shadow Trial.
Did they take the break at 2 hours for 5 minutes?
No, they are doing 5 at every 3 hours.
Oh, ouch. Yeah, that would definitely come at the wrong time.
He will sub 3 unless collapse is on or something. It's gonna be fine, I think, but it certainly will be cutting it a little closer, which doesn't help Mr. Mario's anxiety at any rate either, knowing that it's that break is coming up. It's not the first time we've had a Rando match where they end up coming close. Yeah, you don't need 15 minutes for a cannon fight, no.
Yeah.
And Rob is going to get hover boots here, so he will at least hopefully hit Shadow Temple before Mr. Mario finishes. Well, the best thing I can say there is that he will at least hit Shadow Temple and before he sees Mr. Mario that done. How did it become so one-sided? Rob did more overall checks, took longer to yeah, Mr. Mario and Rob did DC among other things that didn't help for time, and Rob put it off for a while. This is not an appealing check for him, For both of them, this check here, the ground pound, is on the list of really unappealing checks you just don't want to do.
You could have also been looking for check density as well, also.
Yeah, like Rob actually went to Water Temple, mostly out of logic.
Yeah. Especially if water... Well, I was gonna say you had to complete it anyway, it's progression, but when you're in no keys, like Boss Keezy and Small Keezy, that actually makes no sense because, especially with Water Temple, if you have Long Shot, you just go complete. There's like
Mr.
no
Mario
point in looking.
Yeah, Mr. Mario did exactly that. Was in and out in about a minute.
Yes.
Like, it was the fastest Water Temple ever.
Beauty of having no keys.
Leave. Because Rob only had 2 checks in Logic in Water Temple, Darkling and River Chest, which would take a good few minutes just for 2 checks.
Yeah.
I mean, can you? Yes, it's just not an appealing check to do it. And yes, the light arrows were indeed a Death Mountain crater, both the real one and the fake one.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
was this plentiful?
No, this is ice traps and major items.
Oh, major items. Okay, got it.
So there was a fake ice light arrows on the crater beam, and real ones in the grotto.
Nice. Well, if at first you don't succeed, just find the other one. And at least they're relatively close.
Neither of them had any way of getting the crater beam at the time, no hovers, because that was pretty much their go mode. And Rob is going to go back to Shadow Temple here, is going to use Furores. So, we'll be somewhere in Shadow Temple when Mr. Mario finishes. As we see that collapse is off. Alright, we're going to be done pretty fast.
Well, they had to do child stealth, so that's a good trade.
Yep. Okay, so yep, Mr. Mario is definitely going to sub-3 this. no problems there. Rob might not find Longshot before Mr. Mario finishes at this point. Because Longshot, by the way, was in the room before the boat.
Okay.
No, oh no, Longshot is in the Crusher room. Fire Arrows are room before the boat, and Fire Arrows are true go mode. And there's phase 1 of Ganon down for Mr. Mario. Going to pick up his Master Sword and make some bacon!
And there we go. GG for Mr. Mario.
Mario, going to finish here in first place. Sword is lit up, and is going to be a // and a stab. For Mr. Mario to finish in first place with an official time of 2:49.47. GG's. And Rob has forfeited as well. And GG's to Rob as well. Well played by both runners. We will see if they want to come in for an interview.
For how this started out, definitely did not see this being sub 3, so that's extremely impressive from both runners.
Oh yeah, once I realized that Shadow Temple and Water Temple were art stones, I was like, uh-oh. We could be here for a while. Rob's comment in chat, still no long shot. Sad face.
Aw. Well, he's not far from it. Maybe he'll continue at least to get it.
No, I think he's done. Yeah, Keezy and Boss, full Keezy helped a lot. With the
Yes.
finish time.
Keezy and Shadow Temple feels bad because that's like one of the worst temples that when you're still 1 or 2 items from go mode and you have Keezy, you're like, I don't want to go through all these checks, just want to skip.
But it turned out to pay off with both long shot and fire arrows.
Yeah.
We'll be hopefully getting them in for an interview shortly.
So how would you summarize this scene then, Star, from overall, since I missed the most in the middle?
I don't know how I would summarize it. It was kind of just find those items. Which turned out to be pretty janky because those hover boots rolled hard. And merci Jojoman for subscribing. One of our trackers actually. We've been so busy with commentating that we hadn't gone around to shouting out our trackers. Shout out to our runners, Rob Duck and Mr. Mario, my co-coms, Techie and Shiro. Techo Anonymous is Techie's Twitch name, if I recall correctly. I'm not sure if he's still in chat. And to our checkers, Jojoman and Rock Chalk, as we have Mr. Mario joining us in the interview booth. GG's.
GG, congrats.
Oh my god. GG's. Thank you. I don't think I've ever felt more nervous in my life than climbing tower and not seeing Rob finishing.
Yeah, he was in Shadow Temple when you finished, like, hadn't quite finished long shot yet.
Wow. So I'm guessing it took him longer to get to Child Goron City then?
Yeah, he did. He did GTG, did Water Temple, did DC. Well, did a couple checks in the Water Temple, Dark Link, River, and Dragon. and then got over to Child Goron City eventually.
I see.
It was close to last location, however, for both of you, it was like there was things like 2 trade quests, Skull Mask and Big Goron, skull checks 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and like random overall checks like Child Goron City that were left for them, for both of you.
Yeah. It was weird because I got the Sorry song across Wasteland, and then when I went to do Child Goron City, I got Lens on Druni, and I'm like, so this is beatable only, or one of Requiem and Prelude lead to Minuet, and that's really weird.
We suspect it's probably. Also, Big One was out because Maida was in the way. Overall DR, right? As it turns, as it turns out, we suspect it's probably beatable only because there's only 2 warp songs left, and they would have to go to 3 different places,
Right.
which are SFM, Nocturne location, and then the Bolero warp. As we have Rob joining us in the interview booth as well. GG's, Rob.
GG.
Hey.
Yo, GG's, man.
So, would you like to know where your go mode was?
There's a couple of things I still need.
All you needed actually was, long shot obviously for Water Trial, for Water Temple, and then you also needed Fire Arrows for Forest Trial, because our trials today were Shadow, Forest, and Light. Both long shot and Fire Arrows were in Shadow Temple.
Well, that's easy then. I've still a good 30 minutes probably to actually finish, though. It's probably another 30 or so to actually do all of it.
Because, so the long shot was in the Shadow Crusher room, and the Fire Arrows were in the room for the boat.
You still have to keep doing checks in case you need mirror shields, but
yeah, never saw it. No clue where it was.
Yeah, after I got long shot, I just decided to set FW in the Redead room with the invisible spikes and just skip all the checks that were inconvenient, because I thought in my head that I had a really good chance of being in go mode, not realizing that I could need mirror shield and fire arrows. I just lucked out on the fire arrows.
Yeah, we could tell that you, Rob, were behind at that point, and you were hoping your best chance at that rate was that Spirit Trial was required. And it wasn't.
I feel like right after the start of the siege, I chose the wrong entrance. So I feel about the very start of the seed. Because if you can get that egg immediately, and then you can pick up Minuet right away. And that Minuet, you don't need it, but it's so helpful. Yeah,
Mr. Mario got his vanilla weird egg much earlier. Also went Forest Temple earlier, I'm pretty sure, as child to get the Ocarina.
How'd he get there sooner than I did?
No, I believe Rob got that
No, it was
first.
anyway around my defend, actually.
Okay,
Yeah, I pretty much
you were the
in
first
the Lake
to...
Hylia entrance.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, right, no, got it backwards.
But,
It was, you were the first to go to Forest, Rob, but it took longer to get your weird egg and even longer to actually get Minuet because your time with Day was really bad when you really found it.
I tried to find an alternate route to the Lon Lon Ranch so I wasn't like just walking across the field for nothing. And I figured if I went, I never got, it was nighttime when I found the street, and that entrance is pretty close, so I thought maybe if I went through there, and it does actually, and there's also a strength, but the freaking shop there, potion shops me to the lake, so at that point, I got nowhere I can go now. So I went adult, I wasted about 15 minutes trying to figure out how to get anything to happen, and then I just gave up and went back for the song at the ranch. I think there is a route that you can take to make progress with that Minuet. I'm not sure.
There probably is.
There is. I think that route actually is... Oh, geez. I think there's a way to get from Cac to City to River to Lake, and then you can go through the potion shop to Domain, and then you should be able to go to Street and then to the field. And so...
Yeah, I got... Oh, okay. Rob?
See, this was what happened earlier when someone said that you would drop from internet.
Okay, and you're back. I was like, you just cut out mid-sentence.
I was explaining the route. You have to go. I think the only way. I guess you could fight the guards as child, in theory,
Yeah.
if you were crazy and build the bridge, and then you could get out that way. But I think the only way without Minuet was to actually cut through the potion shop. So you go down through city, river, lake, and then potion shop.
Okay.
I don't think we're allowed to know the answer to this. Oh my goodness.
Oh my.
He keeps.
Yeah, it's his internet.
Yeah,
But
Am I
don't think
doing
I don't-
something, or is it my internet? I don't know what's going on.
I don't know. You just
Yeah,
keep abruptly
think-
cutting out mid-sentence as you get moved to one of the regular VCs instead.
Anyway, I think there is a route. I didn't think of it though, so I just went back to get the song. Anyway,
Yeah, overworld ER message. Okay, and Rob. Oh my goodness, Rob. What is up with your internet?
I'm gonna stop clicking this connect to voice button. I think that's a bad idea.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it is.
Well, it cuts out. Like everybody goes away, and so I'm like, I should click this button to get back in. But I think that disconnects you even
Yeah,
more.
no, it just kicked you to the Zelda VC instead.
Uh,
I don't know how to use this thing. It's too newfangled.
Which keeps kicking you out to, yeah.
Anyway, the
yeah.
other big problem, of course, was the hover boots.
Yeah, you guys both near around the last location, or at least you didn't have many checks left. But at that point, it was just a load of really lousy checks like skulls.
I pretty
10
much-
skulls, by the way, had your hammer up. Not sure if you got that.
Yeah, I did get the hammer. Yeah, I pretty much
Yeah.
only had skull mask and skulls left.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It was like skull mask, skulls.
I could've-
I forgot Big Goron was locked by Mito because of locations.
Yeah.
But
I went and actually did a little bit of GGG. I was hoping to find a dungeon I couldn't do anything inside ice. But then it was GGG. I was like, I gotta at least do the maze because maybe Ice Cavern is in water or something, and you could get Sarias.
right,
But
Mr.
I
Mario.
went there as adult just so that I could do the dive, and I had nothing else I could do as child. So,
Yeah.
so I went there as adult. Was for the lab dive.
lab dive. Did you get gold scale?
I
Yeah,
did get
Gold Skills
scale.
Dark Link.
Oh,
Gold Skills Dark Link.
yeah,
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Did Rob go to? Did you go to GTG at all?
Late.
I did like a little. I just did the maze and left. I
Oh.
only went there to do the lab dive, and I couldn't really do anything else there as child, so I figured I'd just take a look.
Yeah. Also, okay, Trent, who is our amazing seed roller, thank you for putting something in your pot for the umpteenth time.
But I had no idea what to do.
Seed.
I had absolutely no idea what to do or where to go this whole seed. Like,
Yeah,
I
it
think
was
it
pretty
flowed pretty
open-ended.
nicely for me, honestly.
Yeah, it was pretty
Mhm.
open-ended. You could have gone quite a number of different ways. You had to go to Forest Temple for your... Well, you didn't have to get to a Forest Temple for your ocarina, but that was really good.
like-
Second magic was also in Shadow, by the way, Rob.
nice.
I liked
Suppose
Take-
you could get that as your first magic, could you?
yeah.
So.
Did you get that as your first, or did you get the other one?
Yep.
I got
Okay.
the other magic.
Yeah, I
Oh,
did
also
pretty
your-
much everywhere.
Yeah,
So-
so Trent posted in chat, your viewership was an MQ Fire. Entrance, hallway, small chest.
And where
Fire
was
Temple
MQ
was
Fire?
in... Fire Temple was in the Shadow Temple entrance. Din's Fire was in Water Trial.
One imagine there's no warp to get there though.
Probably. Something else actually interesting, Rob, is so Mr. Mario here actually crossed the wasteland out of logic. Found SFM over there.
Yeah.
Found the Deku Tree in the Forest Temple entrance, which had his iron boots. And a fake prescription on Goma, which gave us a laugh.
I can't believe you went
Oh.
that far with the logic. That's
Yeah,
kind
but
of
the best
really
part-
far.
The best part is that you got Saria's song over there, and then Darune gave you Lens, so you're like,
Unless
That
one
was
of the
the-
warp goes to Meadow or something, it's all dead.
Yeah.
Yep.
You
Chat
seem
back.
like you did a lot of out of logic stuff, and still I got smoked.
Yeah, I was afraid of that because I knew you would probably just stay relatively in logic most of the time.
It just didn't
Yeah.
seem like the songs supported really going very, very far out of logic. It just didn't seem like I was going to get very many more. It
Yeah.
didn't seem
DC.
as the storms. I didn't think any of that was coming.
Yeah, DC didn't help you much, Rob, because you did that. I don't remember
Is that a
anything.
GTG?
Did you not do
DC? Was in
DC?
GTG.
No.
Yeah, DC had nothing I can remember.
I was gonna go there
That was
after
my first
Shadow if I didn't
instinct
get
was to
anything.
go. It seems crazy to me you didn't go there because that was the very first place I went, I think.
Yeah.
I went there as child. I got one key and then I decided not to go there.
Yeah, I saw both sides as child and I just wasn't interested. Sometimes it's worth it to go fight those guys as child to just make sure to get the bridge open if it happens to be one Carpenter.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like doing it
No.
today.
Yeah, okay, as it turns out. So Trent posting in chat, Requiem was yet another cack warp. And
Did you
Prelude was
afford the Deku shield the first time you went to the shop? 'Cause I was too poor.
Oh yeah, I did.
Yeah, I had to go back and farm in Kokiri and then go back. It was a long walk.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bought the
also
other shield.
now, what did you guys think about that DMT owl?
Oh my god, that was my favorite part. Just skydiving into Zora's River.
Yeah, I've got that entrance a few times before, so.
Because it, as it turns out, in case anyone in chat came in late and missed that owl, it dropped you in at the top of Zora's River, but about 100 feet up in the air.
Oh man.
Because apparently it's an unused entrance from Fountain to River. Did not know that was a thing, or that it can come up in Owl Dry ER.
Yeah, this is the first time I seen it too.
I think I had opportunity to get hovers at one point. I did a child section. I think I found like all 3 strength upgrades in one child section. It was kind of
Oh
weird.
my god.
But I think the hovers, I had an opportunity if I wanted to just head over to Goron City and do it, because I'm pretty sure I had Lullaby at that point.
Right, yeah, you did.
It's
Because
not
if you,
that
there,
far.
yeah,
I
because
also
both
never
of you
did-
went, you both went well with ZL, and well,
Hmm.
ZL obviously locked your your pot, which had your hovers. Actually your strength rates were different. Mr. Mario, you got yours out of well, Rob, your strength rate was, I believe, the Valley.
Wow.
Yeah. My strength 1 was well, I think. And then I think 2 was Domain, and then 3 was Valley.
Oh, it's literally
got
the
locked-
opposite of what I did.
Yeah, I got locked out of Domain 2 times from time of day. So
Oh
couldn't get
man.
in there and do it.
Yeah, I never got locked
And
out.
I was a half second from getting into Domain earlier.
Mm.
Back walking and it turned night. And then, oh geez, the egg was so bad. You
Oh my
remember?
god, your time of day was awful.
Oh my god. I found the Hyrule Castle, and I was like 2 steps from Malon when it turned day.
Oh
It was
no.
it was so disgusting.
Yeah.
So
no.
I just decided to explore because it's way too long and I can just save warp back. And I mean,
That's yeah.
I'd already found the ranch, so I already knew that was a really long walk if I wanted to go and get that anyway. So
Yeah, I actually had to make that long walk again because after I got Ocarina, I just immediately played Serenade, I
forgot.
think. So yeah, I didn't go back to Ranch and had to walk all the way back again.
yeah, like I said,
Okay.
I think you can escape without the minuet, but it's too good to pass up.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
pretty great.
Trent has posted the results in the spoiler login results. So taking a look now, this was not bad playthrough wise. 10 spheres.
Mhm.
10 spheres, wow.
Yeah, your way into heroes, all 3 strengths, the Forest Temple Ocarina, Bow Off Man on Roof,
Minuet
Cubs
on it?
Letter on the with a hook shot on the underwater shot, 10 Skulls Hammer, CL in the windmill, light arrows in the crater. Oh, that was funny, by the way. The fake light
Yeah.
arrows on the on the bean, and then you find the real
Yeah.
ones in the grotto.
Oh, did Mario do them in the opposite order?
No, no.
Okay.
I
'Cause
got
the
my
lights,
lighter
man.
as a child.
Yeah,
Yeah.
same. And I looked and I saw the lights over there, and I was like, yeah, I don't think this is plentiful. And I take it Minuet's not Way of the Hero?
Nope. Minuet is not Way of the Hero. None of the songs are, actually, just the ocarina. Well, only
Nice.
Zeal's
How